hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Oh man, what an exciting time. I know it's just a random Tuesday, but we got Bannings, we get to play Standard, Rivals of Ixalan is gonna do stuff. I am super hyped. It's gonna be sweet. What's going on tonight, everyone? Farfarez, Nightbot, of course, Noram, Shuka Plays, Endless MTG, Unseen Spectre, Brew the deck at 1 a.m. over in Europe. Bro, do me a favor, Brian Okafor, how goes it? Comrade Condor, good to see everyone. Oh my god, what did you think of the crazy ban and restricted announcement? Yes, we're finally playing Rick Standard. It feels like we haven't played Standard in like 2 months, and I think it's because we actually haven't played Standard in 2 months, but I am super hyped for Standard now. I am so excited. So we're going to be playing Tribes. Tonight we're playing Huatli tokens. I'm really excited for Huatli. Avalanche for the 5th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, so I hope everyone is well this evening. I hope you had a good weekend. So we should probably talk about the bannings real quick before we actually talk about the deck. So bannings, if somehow you missed it, we gotta, let me see if I can just pull up the article. That might be easier. Just to pull up the article so you can see all the cards at once. Let's see. Yep, so here's the bannings. This is what we had happen. This is why we're playing Standard tonight. Tomorrow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yes, I will pull up your deck, the Marty Midrange one. Gustavo Alex for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for you as well. So the big news, bannings came down yesterday. They're already going on Magic Online. So Attune with Ether, gone. Rogue Refiner, gone. Rampaging Frozen, gone. Ramadan Bruins, gone. Basically, Teamer Energy, Ramadan Pred, both got hit really hard by the banning. So that means that Standard is wide open. We can argue about whether it was a good thing, whether it was a bad thing. Banning suck. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that banning suck. I wish they never happened. Mr. Hello, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So the bannings, it sucks to have bannings, but the other side of the spectrum is personally, I am super excited to be playing Standard now, and I hadn't been excited to play Standard for a while. Even when Rivals of Ixalan spoilers were coming out, I was kind of like, yeah, Standard might be kind of fun-ish, but I don't know. Energy is so good. Ramadan Bread's so good. So this basically means everything's shaken up. We can try everything now. All the Rivals of Ixalan tribes, we're playing Huatli tokens tonight. Everything seems possible at the moment. I think the good news is, if you're an energy player, I think your deck is still playable. It's not as good as it was, but I've seen people still playing Teamer Energy on Magic Online, and while it seems fairer, it doesn't seem like it's just an absolute pile and unplayable. Teak, for the 9th month in a row, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Rampaging Frozen, a little sad. Like, from my selfish perspective, I'm sad about Rampaging Frozen because it was sweet in Daggerburn, but I think Daggerburn can work even without Frozen. Just use Trespasser Skurs. Rogue Refiner, I'm a little sad because it was sweet with Panharmonicon, but having energy not be a monster makes it worthwhile. So anyway, I don't know. Overall, I'm pretty excited for it. Yeah, definitely send me your deck list on Twitter, or you can always email it to me, saffronoutlive@mtggoldfish.com. So let's do our reminders. Yeah, the Galta deck looks sweet. I expect to. There's so many things I want to play. There's too much. Like, there's too many things. It's been so long since we've played Standard. Shuka Plays, welcome back to the Fishbowl for the 8th month in a row. No rush to perfection, but when are we going to start seeing some of the new content you are working on? Hopefully soon, Shuka Plays. Hopefully soon. New stuff is definitely, some of it is in progress, so it should be interesting. Rad Tomato, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So let's do our reminders. Of course, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube, where you can find all the old streams, this one in the future, normal YouTube. If you missed it, I know it's modern and everyone's focused on Standard, but good lord, last night's Budget Magic deck was insane. Mono Red Hollow one. It is super fun, super spicy, fast, so if you somehow missed it, make sure to check that out. Rune Halo has been picking up play as like a main deck card in control decks in Modern. It's good against combo decks, gives you like a weird targeted removal spell against decks like Storm. You can name like Grape Shot, for example, or decks like Ad Nauseum. You can name one of their finishers. So I think that's a big reason, and it's pretty low supply. I did do some D&D with Tomer. We can talk about that after we get going too. We got so much to talk about, so much to play, endless possibilities in Standard. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that stuff to support the stream and the channel and the site. Also, donations are available. Definitely not required, but they're down below. $2 or more gets your message read on the stream. So let's talk about this deck real quick, get into our league, and then we can talk D&D, we can talk Bannings, we can talk Rivals of Ixalan, Modern, all the sweet decks we want to play going forward. So anyway, tonight we are trying out Huatli, Radiant Champion, and Huatli is a card that is really snuck up on me as being a card that I'm just really excited for. So Huatli seems like it's perfect for token stacks. You plus it, you get loyalty equal to the number of creatures you control, +1 from Huatli herself. -1, target creature gets +X, where X is the number of creatures you control, so you like lightning bolt in or ball lightning in a huge threat. Shadow Scythe, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 3rd month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yes, it's good to have energy gone. Thank you. Wizards for that, and thank you for the sub. And then the emblem is what we're really working towards. If we emblem, we draw a card whenever a creature enters the battlefield. So the actual shell that we're working with is basically kind of like the blue-white Embalm Eternalized deck we played before. Got a lot of token makers: Legion's Landing, Sacred Cat, Champion Wisp to draw cards, Sunscreen Champion, Anointed Processions to double everything up, Angel of Sanctions for even more token production, Chart of Course just to get things going. Temet is only a one-of because it's legendary, but it's super sweet with Huatli's -1, so we can make a creature unblockable and pump it super big. So the basic idea is we're going to play tokens in the early game, hopefully double up the tokens, hopefully ultimate Huatli to just draw absurd amounts of cards. And then, after we ultimate Huatli, we can just start shooting in the creatures with the negative again and again and again and again, and hopefully kill our opponent that way. So that is basically the deck. That is the plan. Huatli maximizing the potential for going crazy. So one other thing I want to mention, definitely possible to play like Abzan tokens with Huatli. The main reason I went this direction is I like playing this style of deck more, personally. So I think you can play the Abzan tokens. You can try the Abzan tokens build as well, is definitely a possibility, but I enjoy playing this kind of Eternalize-y tokens. I've had more success with it. For some reason, I never win with the Hidden Stockpile token build. I don't know why I can't win with that deck and other people can. So that's the plan. Sideboard negates for combo control, Crook for graveyard hate. Think it's going to be important right now. Vizier, some more Embalm action, some more Angels for removal, a River's Rebuke, a Johnny, pretty sweet one of in the sideboard, Settle the Wreckage, Thopter Arrest. So that's the plan. Quintavious Flavius, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And Selfgun, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Uh-oh, the stream is cutting in and out. Well, try refreshing the page and keep an eye on it. Hopefully it was just some weird rough patch with Twitch and we are good now and not going to have any more issues. You never know with Twitch. You never know. Sometimes Twitch just gets a little goofy. Is it still being laggy? Hopefully, I think I can kind of see like a rough patch of drop frames probably from Twitch or something, but it seems like it's not happening anymore, so hopefully we're just good now. Anyway, we're going to jump into a league. We're going to see if we can feed the children with some Huatli action. La Plato for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Oh my goodness, and they're still coming. C. Juarez, El Dreaded. Welcome you all to the Fishbowl as well. Thank you. Big scoops here for all of our new and re-subscribers. Yeah, let's play some standard, competitive standard league. We're going all the way with Huatli. All the way. Come on, Huatli. You can do it. Just try refreshing it. I think hopefully things are good now. There's no more drop frames or anything, so I think it was just some weird goofy thing temporarily with Twitch, and hopefully we got through the rough patch and we're good. I'm hoping it goes well too. Good evening, by the way, Mr. Zingana. Yeah, so I did play some D&D with Tomer. It was interesting. I did not feel very good at it. I felt like I was probably the worst D&D player in the world. but it was an interesting game. I think I was at a big disadvantage because I've never been a big RPG player. I had friends that like played all the Final Fantasies for hours and hours and all those kind of games. I never really played many RPGs, so I think I was like doubly behind the curve compared to people that played a lot of RPGs. Hey, what's up, Friedman? Okay, yeah, sending me a message through Twitter definitely works. Let me see this spicy list. Yeah, I think we got over the lag issue. I'm hoping it was just a weird freak thing, and we got over it. Hopefully, I have no more problems. The Mardu mid-range deck from earlier looks sweet. I like it. Scrapyard 2.0. Oh man. So funny that you say that. I was actually it's a Slag Fiend deck, among other things, but I was actually going through cards, just looking over all the cards in Modern, trying to figure out a budget Magic deck, and Slag Fiend was one of the cards I narrowed in on. I didn't actually build a deck around it, but it does seem like it has potential. Like the red artifacty Death Shadow. Yes, we're not going to keep this one lander. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I like this. Sacred Cat, Anointed Procession, we get to scry. We got a Huatli. It's getting hot in here. I don't know if I nearly killed us. So Tomer was the dungeon master or whatever it was. So whatever you call that person, and he gave me really simple character, so I couldn't really do much damage or anything. So I think that was his plan. Uh-oh. I gotta look here. Overshot it. Yeah, I like this mulligan. We got pretty much everything we want. Can you do a video of you doing all of your commentating real life opponent to see their reaction? That could be a funny video. Just go to like a tournament and commentate the match the same way. We're gonna have to put the second procession to the bottom. We just want lands and Champion-O-Wits to find lands. Oh man, is our opponent playing energy still? Just like energy all day? Well, that's Sunpleto Grove. We got our land for Huatli, so we're getting close to playing our Planeswalker already. Ringmaker, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alpha Deso. So for a mini question, why are against odds decks added in one long video and budget magics are separate? That's a good question. That's something I've been thinking about. Hopefully they will be standardized at some point. Against odds works better as one video because there's a lot of not great matches sometimes. Oh, our opponent's merfolking. I see. Well, let's just Island and Adorn Pouncer on defense. Seems like Fumigate might be important in this matchup. Blue-green Galta's Climb. Galta with Hinata's Climb seems dangerous. New idea for a video series. Schedule a match against one of your viewers where you just run both crazy modern decks. Ooh, that could be sweet. Man, Merfolk going to town. Where's our Fumigate? We need a Fumigate. If our opponent attacks, we're going to block. Alright, opponent passes. Well, play Glacial Fortress, play Sacred Cat. We can just chump for a while. XI Price XI for the 12th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So this is our very first match. We're in game 1, match 1. So far, Huatli has done absolutely nothing, but I'm hopeful. It seems like it might be coming around. Mono Green Golden Guardian. Seems like Hinata's Climb is a popular build-around. Opponent, Jungleborn Pioneer, Hexproof Merfolk, gonna do some pumpage. Okay. So green, Galta's Climb. Ooh. Let's see, how do you flip it, though? I guess you just flip it slowly. I mean, if you're Hinata's climbing a Galta, it seems like it's going to win the game, probably, which is pretty absurd. Our opponent has double Lord, this feels like modern Merfolk arm, almost. Mono Green Dinos. Mailbox 16, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponents just going to town with their merfolk, getting huge, goes attacking. But let's block. Oh, this is risky. Blossoming Defense is such a blowout. I would love to kill one of these, though. Yeah, let's try it like that. Block, take 3. Hope for no Blossoming Defense, which would be such a blowout. I'm assuming Merfolk has to have a lot of counter spells. Ugh. Unsummon? That's not fair. Oh. Settle is so good, but would our opponent play into it? They know about the Sacred Cat. There's no way they just attack into our settle. Chamberto, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. 15 months in a row. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. You haven't really missed much of anything yet. We just started. All right, let's think this through. So we don't want a Huatli yet. Thoughts on doing Pauper against the odds? Maybe sometime is like a very special episode, but I don't know. I'm not sure how popular Pauper is. Usually when I do Pauper videos and streams, they just aren't very popular, but it could be something to do for fun sometime. I'm afraid that passing here just 100% telegraphs that we have settle and our opponent doesn't attack into it. But can they really not attack? Yeah, I mean, if they have main deck Spell Piercer Negate, then they got us. I think we're going to pass. The upside of passing, even if they don't plan to settle, is that our opponent, we can draw a land, and then we can Anointed Procession, get back double Sacred Cat for blocking. And that would be better than just Anointed Procession, chump block, take a million. Opponent. Jade Light Ranger. Oh my god, this Merfolk draw. If they have Spell Pierce, I'm going to cry. Awesome, dude. 15 months in a row. That's insane. You're one of the original subscribers. Awesome, dude. Man, it's crazy. It's been 15 months. Anyway, I know you have answered already, but thoughts on the ban? Personally, I'm happy with it. Yeah, bans suck, and I wish they never had to happen, but I am also happy with it, because I'm excited about playing Standard for the first time in a long time. So that's the good news. Opponent's board growing. Opponent. You're going to go on a little mini attack. The Blue Ravioli. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, opponent just gets in with the Hexproof Merfolk. We will block. Opponent plays a land. Kimana Speaker, they milled. Land, please? Baffling End. This is not good. This is not good at all. So we can Baffling End one of the Lords. Play Sacred Cat as a blocker. Man, they just hit like all the Lords. Play Sacred Cat, pass the turn. We're still taking roughly 1 million damage, and we're not drawing lands, which is super sad, making things even harder. What do you think about Path of Discovery animation module combo? Half of Thopter Sword. What does that do? Path of Discovery. Alright, I gotta actually look this up, because I hadn't really thought about this combo. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, explore. Animation module. Whenever a counter is placed on a permanent you control, you can pay 1, make a servo. Huh. That seems fun. But what happens if you hit a land, though? Then just nothing happens and life is bad? Opponent attacks with everything. We block the biggest merfolk. Opponent has an unsummon on top. We drop to 10. Oh, man, we just cannot find a land. No matter how hard we try, we can't hit a land. So I guess we just got to pass and fire off Settle the Wreckage no matter what, and just try to stall out as much as possible. The gift deck with Combat Celebrant is super spicy. It seems like you probably die to Madcap Experiment a reasonable amount of the time. I wonder how good this Merfolk deck actually is. I'm sure drawing 2 Deeproot Elites probably helps. Alright, opponent's gonna go attacking. What is the best deck to go into Rivals of Ixalan Standard? I don't think we know. I don't think we know what the best deck is for Rivals of Ixalan Standard yet. Opponent's going to unsummon their own Merfolk. Yep, and we're probably just dead. Yeah, we mulliganed. Opponent hit double lords, and we just have not really drawn a bit of anything. I don't know about... I mean, I think Merfolk can be okay. I don't know about next best deck. We'll see. Maybe. Silvergill Adept in unclaimed territory. Palms the Dorks. Jeez. Well, play Legion's Landing. Man, if we draw a land, we can still win this game, as ridiculous as that sounds. Embalm a Sacred Cat. We needed 1 land and we would have won. A single land. A single land. For want of a land. Yeah, I mean, if you pass with 4 mana up when your opponent knows you have stuff in hand, pretty obvious what's going on. Well, let's see if we can draw land and Fumigate. If we draw land and cast Fumigate next turn, we can still win. And we have a lot of lands in our deck, because we have only drawn 4 so far. Merfolk will be F&M material, but GP's opens will not be as good. We shall see. Yeah, I mean, that's the exciting part about the Standard right now, is we just don't know. Like, could they be good? They very well could be super good. Opponent's going to go full price Silvergill Adept by the looks. Oh, alright. Oasis. Sure. Big attack. Well, block and block. And hope like crazy that we draw a land. Untap land. Let's be clear. It's got to be an untap land. Well, it just was not meant to be, boys and girls. Yeah. Well, that went about as bad as it possibly could go. We were still 1 land drop away from winning, so. Blue, black Reanimator in Standard. Ooh. That looks pretty fun. Razaketh is pretty big if you can reanimate it. I like it. Oh, that was a frustrating one. Just AKP, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 10th month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So bring in another Settle. Oh, man. 1 land deck. Just 1 single land. I don't know about Angel of Sanctions if they're playing Unsummon. The downside of all this is now our opponent's probably going to get to bring in a ton of stuff that's good against our deck. So it would have been nice to win the game 1 before they get to bring in stuff that's good against us. I have no idea what the best deck in Standard is right now. I think we got to wait and see. The Abzan counter deck is definitely spicy. You can play some pretty above the curve creatures if you have Solemnity or Honor Guard out. It's a really fun idea. When do you think we can buy Rivals cards for a normal price trying to build a pirate deck? Some cards from Rivals are stupid expensive. Usually, like, prices will continually go down once the set gets opened, which will start this weekend. So it's not even really out yet in paper. So prices will start to drop quickly, but we'll have to see how quickly, I guess, is the answer. Like, usually it's a month or more until we hit, like, the absolute bottom as far as prices are concerned. Maybe we got to go down, I guess, Temet and maybe a Charta course. Try it like that. Bring in a little bit more removal. We scooped because we were dead on board. Like, our opponent just attacked and we died. And I'm pretty sure they were going to attack. Alright, this hand is a little bit more reasonable. We don't really have much power, but we got lots of removal, which is good. Charted course to maybe get some graveyard stuff going. Huatli's Army. Green-white Huatli looks like it could be pretty fun, too. Definitely can go wide with tokens more directly. Seems like a good way to get a bunch of tokens on the battlefield. I think that Search for Iskan is probably best, unless Blood Sun gets popular. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm really glad that they printed Blood Sun, because Blood Sun is a way to keep those cards in check. Opponent plays an island. Ooh, Champion of Wits. Well, play Glacial Fortress. I don't think we're going to chart a course yet. I think we're just going to pass. Try to get down our Champion of Wits and then full value chart a course. We don't really have anything we want to discard yet. Opponent, Oasis. What merfolk does our opponent have? Silvergale, Revealing Branchwalker. Alright, sure. I feel like we gotta win the long game against this deck. Let's just play the Plains. Field of Ruin doesn't seem super helpful yet. Champion of Wits. Do some drawing, do some discarding. Ooh, there's Fumigate too. And Huatli. We might have to use this Field of Ruin to get green mana for Huatli. What are we discarding? Maybe like Charticourse, Thopter Arrest? Yeah, I think that's fine. Pass the turn. We definitely want our mana. So decks for all the tribes will definitely be coming. Pirates, dinosaurs, vampire, merfolk. We will be playing them all. If not on stream, we will be playing them. We will be playing them on the video series. So don't worry. They're all coming. We're going to be kicking off Standard, I think, Sunday. Didn't have time to do an Against the Odds for Standard this week. But we're going to have tons of Standard stuff starting on Sunday. Opponent passes. Green mana for Huatli. Anointer Priest. Well, let's play Field of Ruin. Blow up Oasis. We just want to get green mana here, essentially. We don't especially care about Oasis, but we need our Forest. So get our Forest. Panharmonicon will definitely be coming too. Wizard shouldn't have stopped doing block constructed events. Would have given people relief from horrible 2016 Standard. More than hit cards from SOI block would have seen play. Oh man. Well, if you like block, that's awesome. I hated block constructed. I thought block constructed was just, ugh, a horrible format. But that's just me personally. I'm sure like people like different things, so there's nothing wrong with block constructed. Why didn't you splash for the Locust God? I think it's a little too greedy, maybe. Opponent gets down the Lord. No attacks. Ooh, search for his Kanta. Well, play the plains. I think we're going to just Thopter Arrest first. We would like to get a counter out of our opponent's hand if that's an option. Get rid of the Mistbinder. Play Search for Iskanta. Pass the turn. Alright, this is going a lot better than last time. We're almost to Huatli. We got to search for Iskanta. This is where our deck is trying to get to, closer to here. Does any of your decks really get hurt by the ban, like Miracle Grow or anything? Yes. Temur Miracle Grow is much harder to play without a tune with Ether. I think that probably you'll just want to go straight blue-red and play like a blue-red spells deck. There goes our search for Iskanta. Opponent's naturalizing. Alright, opponent plays a Branch Walker. And a land. And passes. Sheffet Dunes. Well, play Sheffet Dunes. And get down Huatli. We finally got a Huatli on the battlefield. Let's see how this goes. So, tick up Huatli. Gain a bunch of loyalty. Up to 6. And pass the turn. This might pressure our opponent to actually tap out and do stuff, and then we can fumigate, and then that is good. I'm super excited for Rick's Standard. Ooh, gonna bounce the champion? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Is this all a plan to try to kill the Huatli? I mean, champion's not a card you really want to bounce. Opponent. Lots of manas. Oasis on the Branch Walker. Okay. How much do we need this Huatli is the question. Yeah, Deep Root Elite seems like it's really key to this deck. What do we do now? Yeah, I've definitely seen people trying the 8 Moon thing in, like, Modern. So, I think we'll definitely try that eventually, too. Yeah, I'm glad that they banned low-value cards. I think that does make it a lot better for players. Banning random commons and uncommons, instead of banning, like, Hazaret, which they could have done to hurt Ramadan Bread, I think that makes it a lot easier for players. I'm afraid they're just going to counter the Wrath. I think we're going to let Huatli go for now. Yeah, we have a free kill of a Merfolk. So basically, we traded Huatli for a bunch of life and essentially a removal spell. Yeah, let's Champion of Wits. We would like to find a blue source. Do some drawing, do some discarding. Ooh, Champion of Wits discarded and Legion's Landing. That's kind of where we want to be. Now we got a Champion of the Wits that's ready to come back. And when you get to the point where you're getting Champion of Wits back from the graveyard, that is about the best thing in all of Standard, other than Huatli Ultimate. Opponent Kumana, Tyrant of Orazca, plays a land. So they can tap to draw a card. Interesting. I would like to blow up the board, but a counter is brutal. I think we're going to let our opponent draw a card here and just get back our champion. I think this is better in the long run. Yeah, I'm happy with the bannings. I know people keep asking. Like, I wish that we didn't have to have them, but I am much more excited about Standard now that we've had these bannings. So we eternalize, gain a life, draw 4. Yes, please. Discard Champion of Wits and Sun Petal Grove. Oh man, we got another one for next turn too. Okay. We'll just pass the turn. I think we're gonna out card advantage our opponent here. Eventually, they're going to tap down, and we're going to Wrath, and it is going to be awesome. And this Kumana makes them want to keep playing Merfolk to be able to Anthem the team. Kumana Speaker. Is this working? Are we getting there? Draws a card, main phase. The reason why energy was so bad is because Wizards want to put a spotlight on a fancy new mechanic. I definitely think they pushed it a bit farther than they should have. That's for sure. Well, we're going to get in with this Champion of Wits. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. And, I mean, I guess we just keep the value train running. Get back another champion. Gain some life. Draw some cards. The greatest words in the Magic language. There's a Huatli. We haven't found our token doubling yet. Let's just discard Sunscourge Champion and a Sacred Cat. And then also play a Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. Are we outvaluing Merfolk? Do you think energy will ever be printed in Standard ever again? I hope not. If it is, it's going to be a long time. All right, there's Merfolk number 5 for antheming purposes. Opponent. Passing. Land? Champion. Well, let's play Huatli. If our opponent's got negates, they gotta negate Huatli. It ultimates next turn. This is where Huatli is insane. Huatli down. Take up Huatli. All the way to ultimate mode. And then I guess we just play the defend Huatli game. So let's get back a Sunscourge Champion, discard Champion of Wits, and say, opponent, can you kill Huatli this turn? Or keep it from going ultimate this turn, or do we win? Because that's what Huatli's ultimate does. Tomatoes for the 7th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, we'll pass the turn. And we're doing this without Anointed Procession. Blue-green is not a color really known for dealing with Planeswalkers. I guess River's Rebuke is the thing I'm most afraid of. River's Rebuke could get us unclaimed territory, or keep us from ultimating at least. Once we get down the ultimate, it should be very hard to lose. Yeah, if our opponent makes Kumana unblockable, I think that's fine. Opponent passes. All right, we got there. I think we got there. Oh, lordy. Huatli. We will emblem our Huatli. That's what we were going for. We got there. We got the emblem. We did it. Huatli emblem number 1. This is where things go crazy. This is where things go super, super crazy. All right, let's think about this. How far do we go? I feel like we need to answer our opponent's board. So let's first Ixalan's Binding. Because we still do need to kill our opponent. Opponent has the negate. Yup. Play Rivulet. And yeah, we're just going to attempt to Fumigate. Alright, opponent's got a handful of negates. That's fine. That's fine. Opponent's got a handful of negates. But we are going to outdraw their Merfolk. It is going to get Huat in here. So opponent pumps their Merfolk. Can they kill us? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So they can't kill us even if they do have River's Rebuke here. It would have been nice to fumigate away the board. You can emblem twice. Opponent's gonna... Alright, they're gonna kill Huatli finally. Yep, gets in, hits Huatli. I think the damage has mostly been done, though. So Huatli down. Opponent passes. 2 cards in hand. We draw land. Okay, how do we do this? Let's start by getting back a Sacred Cat to draw a card. If only we had Anointed Procession to go with this, it would be even better. Alright, Huatli time. Card 1 with Huatli. Yes, please. More lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we should start attacking our opponent. Let's get in with our 4/4s. I would like to get back the Champion of Wits, but it feels risky. Hit our opponent to 3. Play the land, and let's just pass. Let's pass the turn. I think we're getting there against this Merfolk deck. Yeah, the green Elder Dino could come down pretty easily in the Merfolk deck. Alright, opponent draws up to 3 cards in hand. I think this is... We're seeing the power. We haven't done anything crazy explosive, but we're still seeing the power of Huatli. Opponent plays a land. I mean, we have double Settle the Wreckage. So if they do try to go aggressive... Is it River's Rebuke time? Whoa. What is... Oh! The world's biggest Nissa. Okay. Sure. Growing Rights could be good for our opponent. We got our Huatli emblem, though. I feel like we're beating Merfolk here. How well do you think Harness Lightning, Energy Siphoner, Scarab God, Ravenous Chupacabra decks will fare in the new meta? I mean, we don't know what the new meta is yet, but I think that they could be pretty powerful. That is a... Ooh, Deep Root Elite. Alright, opponent. Passing. We draw more lands. More land's not ideal here. Now what? Our opponent can actually block our stuff? And I'm still really worried about River's Rebuke. What do we do? We did! We ultimated Huatli. We have the Huatli emblem. There is a SCG team event this weekend, so we'll start to learn about the format this weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I guess we can just get back champion. The thing I'm worried about is our opponent just killing us. Like, River's Rebuke. Does this deck play River's Rebuke? I guess maybe that's the question we should be answering. Because if they have, like, River's Rebuke to bounce our entire team, then we could just literally be dead next turn. And River's Rebuke does seem like a card that's in at least some of the Merfolk decks. So that means we're on the edge of dying, which is not good. They won't kill the cat, though. All right, let's send the cat at Nissa. This keeps Nissa from ultimating. Also puts us up to 29. Yeah, the problem is Rebuke plus Negate, which they've been representing, would beat us. All right, opponent's going to block. Well, that makes things easy. Opponent blocks, we gain a life. So now we get back Sacred Cat. Draw a card. We should stop drawing lands at some point. So gain a life, draw a card. Please not a land. It's a land. Yes, the problem is if we Champion of Wits, we don't have 2 settles. So we just pass the turn and leave up 2 Champion of Wits, but then we're not making any headway. So yes, we can theoretically defend ourselves by just leaving up 2 copies of Settle the Wreckage, but then we're not doing anything. But I think that might be where we are, and just hope that we actually draw something at some point. We might just Rivulet ourselves. Alright, pass the turn. I think that we gotta pass. Our opponent, I don't know if they're ghosting. I mean, maybe they are. They could be. Who knows? Thoughts on a Psionic Blast reprint for Standard? I think that the Psionic Blast is pretty outside of the blue color pie, so it would be pretty weird. Maybe if there's like another color shifted type set, then I could see maybe it happening. But I don't think that that's a card that blue gets under Modern Magic design. Well, let's see how this turn goes. Alright, opponents doesn't look like they're going for the kill. They zero Nissa, get a land. And passes. Alright, let's Rivulet, I think. Yeah, sack Chef at Dunes. Oh, we got an Angel of Sanctions and a Fumigate. Now what? Now what? Now what? So we can get back Angel of Sanctions, get rid of something, draw a card, gain some life. We can try to Fumigate. Char could be reprinted. We didn't mill great. Chef It doesn't necessarily give us the win. Best day, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, this is not ideal. Not ideal. Oh, we're so close to just losing. We didn't mill anything good. We're getting close to being behind on time. Settling ourselves, I don't think, is a great plan. Zach Arrow for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription and for the kind words. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I mean, they've let through 2 negates. How many negates can they possibly have? Draws a card. Draws a card. Come on, no negate. One time. Whoo! Lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. All right. We did it. We did it. We did it. That is good news. Now we get to get back our Angelo sanctions. I think we got there. We just got to make sure we stay ahead on time so we don't lose in our last game. Get back Angelo sanctions. Whoo, boy. All right, we're good. We're good. Get rid of this Nissa. Auto yield to Huatli emblem. Draw a card. It's a land. Yes, we will get rid of Nissa. Pass the turn. All right, we just got to get there without running out of time, but I think we're getting there. I don't know if we're really getting out carded. We've had to pass a couple turns because we were afraid of dying, but we're less afraid of dying now. Silver Gill Adapt draws our opponent a card. Yep, we'll just F6. Whew, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Yeah, you can email me emotes if you have some emotes you'd like to consider. Why are these buttons not working? All right, bounces the Angel, plays a Mistbinder, plays a land, and passes. All right, so get back Anointer Priest. We've done this all without an Anointed Procession, too, which is still our best card. Gain a life, draw a card. Play Legion's Landing. Gain a life. Draw a card. Oh, man, this is going to be a timeout deck. Play Field of Ruin. Get back our Champion of Wits. Oh, draw a ton of cards, gain some life. Man, watch them have the Blue Desert and we get milled out. That would be incredibly sad. Yep, draw some cards. Discard a land. Discard a land. And we'll pass the turn. Oh, Lord. We're behind on time now, which is not good. But we're at a lot of life. Our opponent's at 3. We're really close to closing this out. And we can't have many lands left in our deck. Opponent, Jade Light Ranger. As long as we don't time out. Unclaimed territory. I don't think our opponent can kill us. We would like to actually kill them, though, before they find the Blue Desert. That would be bad. Opponent passes. There's Huatli. That's not bad. So play Huatli. Play Sacred Cat. No draw this time. Play Sunscorched Champion. No draw this time. Future IDK, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Play the land. Take down Huatli on our lifelink token. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Yeah, we'll attack. Just to flip our Legion's Landing. And our opponent scoops it up. Whoo, we got there. Huatli coming through. Coming through. Oh. Well, we got to be careful of time. Time is a very major concern here. We don't play Growing Rights very much. We probably should try to build a Growing Rights deck at some point, because Growing Rights does seem like it could be sweet. Hey, that's alright, Dingy. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. We'll be back on Thursday with another one, of course. So, subs supports the channel in general, but that also supports me. So Goldfish is I'm the content manager, so supporting Goldfish is supporting me. But if you want to directly support me, the donations are kind of like, I don't know, the Seth specific bonus. So if you want to literally directly support me, the donations do it. But supporting the merch page, the subs, all that stuff that's necessary. Like, if it's not for all that stuff, I wouldn't even be able to work at Goldfish. Like, all that stuff definitely makes all the stuff we do possible. We could Rivers Rebuke them back. I don't know what we gotta do. I'm mostly worried about the time thing. We're gonna have to play really fast here. Simic Merfolk. Ooh, probably like what we're playing against right now. I forgot how slow these decks go. I don't think they're all that slow, but maybe let's bring in our Temet. Temet actually offers some potential. We're going to go down Search for his Kanta because it's a slow card. Trampoline Tails, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. I'm a pepperoni pizza kind of person, or I like meat in general. I like meat on my pizza. It is not possible. I think most of my extended family, I will tell this story at some point because it's so funny. My landlord occasionally, he's this really old guy, occasionally thinks I work on computers. So, calls me and asks me to come like fix his computer, which I think was like Windows 98. Windows 98. How is that still even a functioning thing in 2018? That's a long time ago. And then figured that I sold stuff on the internet, so then asked me to like sell stuff on the internet for him. My extended family, I think, mostly thinks I like do magic tricks or something. I don't even bother to correct people. It's not worth it. It's not worth explaining. I mean, Ixalan's Binding gets rid of Nissa and Kumana. I guess it's kind of weak to Rivers Rebuke, but alright. Well, we got a Wrath. We got a Huatli. We got a Sunscorched champion. We're on the draw, unfortunately. We're going to have to play fast, though, to not run out of time. Opponent, starting with a 1-drop. There's a 1-drop. Sergeant Shenanigans for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. All right, tap land go. We have 2 Wraths, which means our opponent has to have a lot of counters to not get Wrath. I think the Toon Banning was good for my own selfish reasons. That I'm excited to play Standard again. I think it's actually fun. I think it's sad that we have to deal with bannings, and I wish we didn't, but overall, I'm pretty happy about it. Opponent gets in. Jeez, all the Wraths. Play the Plains, pass the turn. Well, hopefully we don't get beat down too early before we get to our Wraths. Longship Games, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. Opponent's Unclaimed Territory. Merfolk. Technically, we're slightly ahead in time right now. But if we just get instantly beaten down by these Merfolk, it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is the game 1 draw. The double Deep Root Elite draw is actually really scary. Opponent gets in, hits us. Sacred Cat, you would have been good last turn. Well, let's play a Sunscorched champion. Pass the turn. Let's see if our opponent can afford to play around our Wraths this time. Being behind on time. Branchwalker. Oh, so many counters. Yup. Keeps growing the dorks. Thank you for the cheer. What do you think would work better if you just ran... Do you think Merfolk Company would work better if you ran all 5 Merfolk Lords and dropped Ether Vial? Ooh. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. Opponent, getting in. Yeah, I guess we take it. Play Field of Ruin. And we're just going to pass. Hopefully settle. If that gets countered, pray like crazy that we draw land this time and we don't lose with Fumigate in hand again. Our opponent doesn't even have blue mana. How does our opponent attack? Sorry, I'm not keeping up on the chat super well because we're in danger of timing out here. Opponent goes attacking. Alright, let's be greedy. Let's just block. I would rather Fumigate if we had the option. Please land? Please? Pouncer. Well, let's get back champion, discard Sacred Cat, go up to 11, pass the turn. This is going to be close. They've played around. They've played around our sweepers very effectively. Pumps the dorks, pumps the dorks. Boy, do we need to draw land. Opponent gets in with everything. Yeah, I guess our opponent gets to draw 2, unfortunately. And we drop to 3. Another unclaimed territory. Come on, land! Land! Ugh! Oh, this is the brutalist. Oh, man. Wow. We're going to lose this match because of this. Pass the turn. And that does it. Yup, that does it. Well, oh boy. That is the saddest. Well, I guess we were just not going to draw land forever. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, down to 0-1, unfortunately. Alright, alright. Man, I feel like that's a good matchup for us. If you look at the games, the 2 games where we didn't get mana screwed, we won pretty easily. But, 24 lands is greedy? Really? You think 24 is greedy? I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe we don't. Maybe 24 is greedy. Oh, that was sad. That makes me very sad. So we could have tried to go with Settle there, but there wasn't really a reason to play around Herald of Secret streams because we hadn't seen it for 2 full games, and it's not really a card that that Merfolk play. I don't think. Maybe it's starting to see more play, but any Merfolk deck that I have seen do not play Herald of Secret streams. So the plan was to just stay alive for another turn and hopefully fumigate, which was not going to give our opponent get them out of their mana screw. So that's a reason to not go with that. Daigoli, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So yeah, I don't think we can really play around. I mean, we don't know what's seeing play right now. That's one of the challenges of a brand new format. There's like 2 Merfolk lists that have been published. None of them have played Herald of Secret streams, but that's only 2 lists. It's not like we know what the optimal Merfolk deck is. So basically, we played around Negate and not Herald of Secret streams and ended up losing to a card we didn't know was in our opponent's deck. Also, sadly, had trouble finding our 5th land. We really need the Champion-Wits, I think. That just smooths out our draws so well. Is Settle a good card? No. I mean, it's like okay. It's a necessary evil, I think, but it's very sad. Like in that situation, no, that's part of the thing. Brew the deck. Like we're so fresh in this standard. There's just so few deck lists that are out there yet that it's hard to really know what's going on. That's the exciting part of it, is we don't know what's in all the decks yet. So it's definitely a lot easier to get got by unexpected things at the moment than it will be in a few weeks once we kind of have more of an idea of what the format looks like. Big Scoops cheer, because the emote for is Scoops cheer that we use when we get a new subscriber. So that's what I'm saying. Big Scoops cheer, not Big Scoops here. That would be a little weird. I don't refer to myself as Big Scoops. Yeah, but I mean, we should have... But I mean, even if we shouldn't have played around negate, how should we have played around Herald of Secret Streams? Like the fact that we got by Herald of Secret Streams, we were safe from anything that we saw in our opponent's deck with taking that line. And then the upside is we get to Fumigate, and Fumigate is super good there. We're ahead on time, we gain a bunch of life, we clear the board, so and then we don't give our opponent blue mana, which was part of their pinch. If we just settle, then they have the blue mana to start negating and doing all that stuff. So I don't know. That was my thinking. Maybe it was wrong, but that was my reasoning for it. Themano, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. The goldfish is just Scoops, but I guess Big Scoops, I mean, could call him Big Scoops. Yeah, my rap name, if I ever become a rapper. Oh, Big Scoops. What are we doing? I kind of just want to mana fix with this Field of Ruin for Huatli. Do we even want to get back Sacred Cat here? I guess we can. Yeah, I guess we will. It's another creature for Huatli. Yeah, let's just do this. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Penalite, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Welcome our new Control Overlords. I don't know. I don't think Control's... I mean, Control's definitely near the top as far as, like, out of the decks we had before, it didn't get hurt at all, and it was already, like, pretty close to being good. But I think it'll be okay. We still have a lot of good options in the format. There's still some cards that are really good at punishing Control, like Hazaret. Stormizer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. And AeroCorps, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for the subscription. Big Soups here for you as well. Oh boy. Are we going to get down this Huatli and just go to town? Opponent. Passing. There's a Fumigate. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. We play Huatli to plus it. In theory, plussing it gets it out of Glorybringer range, which is nice, if they don't kill Champion in response. So, take up Huatli. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Red-black mid-range. It could be like a Angrath Phoenix, Rekindling Phoenix type deck, maybe. I'm not actually sure, though. We haven't seen anything except Fatal Push so far. So, Huatli up to 5, out of Glorybringer range. Pass the turn. Our opponent's just done literally nothing with their Zendikar lands. Oh, alright, well, there goes Huatli. I guess that is something. Yeah, vehicles can be good. Are we going to get Angrath? Cycle Sweltering Suns. Cycle Sweltering Suns. Yeah, Chandra and Glorybringer are probably the cards I would most likely predict here. Oh, we're so close to getting this Champions going to find us more Huatlis. I don't think have we had an Anointed Procession on the battlefield once? I don't think so. Kevin Kelski, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, welcome, MSC Jake. Good to have you. Out of the shadows, out of lurk mode. Deathred for the 2nd month in a row. Alexa, how do you like standard bannings?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Alexa has no opinion on the standard bannings.
I don't know that.
All right, thank you, Alexa. I can't believe that. Everyone has an opinion on the standard bannings. So I don't think Alexa's being truthful. Come on, land. Land for this Championowitz. Man, I'd love to just have an Anointed... Okay, that's a land. Alright, well, this should hopefully find us Huatli. And even if it doesn't, it's just so good. Maybe our opponent's just playing black-red control? I don't know if that's like a real thing, but maybe. Well, we did not hit a Huatli. Discard Sacred Cat. And I guess just this Champion. Pass the turn. We can flip a Legion's Landing. Yes, I think in hindsight, Wizards probably should have just hit energy harder quicker. We kept like nibbling around the edges, like, oh, we'll get rid of the combo from energy, the Sahili Felidar Guardian combo from energy, and then it'll be okay. And then like, oh, we'll get rid of Marvel, and then it'll be okay. But actually, energy was the real problem all along. Oh boy. Well, it's not a Huatli, but Anointed Procession is a pretty good one. Well, let's get into a champion. Did we not attack? If we didn't attack, it was because I was talking too much and focused on Alexa. My bad, my bad. Yeah. So let's just Anointed Procession. I feel like since our opponent is doing nothing, we're in pretty good shape. That's kind of how this works. Play a get back a Sacred Cat, double it up. Play Legion's Landing, double it up. Opponent could have Sweltering Suns, but pass the turn. Yeah, I'll take a punt for that. I think that a punt is deserved. Yeah, we'll pass. We attacked that turn, though. I made a Grixis Standard mill deck. Sure, I'd love to see it. Does our opponent have Sweltering Suns? I mean, if they do, sure, we get back double Championowits. They abrade and abrade. Yeah, our opponent must just be like black-red control. Draw some cards, gain some energy. Uh-oh. Energy, it's not gone. It's not gone. Grixis Mill. That's a fun idea. Ooh, Angrath Mill. I guess if you can ultimate Angrath in a mill deck. Geez, opponent is just got the white walk the plank. That actually looks pretty cool, white. I wish they would print some of these off color promos in paper because they look sweet. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's just Sunscorch Champion, discard Champion, gain a bunch of life. I feel like we're just crushing our opponent here, pretty much. Get in, hit our opponent. Next turn we can double Champion, and there's no Huatli for some reason, but we're in pretty excellent shape. Hello from the U.S., Wiskuski. Hey, thank you, Tedwin. Tedwee. I love you all, too. So what do you think? Did you see the budget magic? Oh! Bantu's Last Reckoning. Wow. Okay. Well, we still get to double Championowits, so sure. I guess. Opponent's fighting and clawing. Huh, yeah, I don't know. The stream looks, the stream looks good on my end. Since that spike when we first started, we haven't, according to my stuff, we haven't dropped a single frame. So it might just be on your end, unless other people are also having problems. Yeah, double Championowits. This should find us some Huatlis. Hopefully. Discard Sacred Cat. Discard. There's a Huatli. And we might as well do it again. Yup. Discard Championowits. Discard Anointer Priest. Play Sun Petal Grove. Oh man, are we just going to ultimate Huatli next turn? Get back Sacred Cat. Legion's Landing. I mean, I think we're going to ultimate. The problem is our opponent also might just be dead. Because they Bantu the Last Reckoning, so they can't actually... Is our opponent... Wow! Oh, they tapped out for cycling! Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, opponent. Oh dear. That's not the ideal time to cycle. Oh boy. Dead on board and just cycle that land. Okay. So opponent's just, I don't even know what our opponent's doing still. Yeah, the mono red Hollow One deck was so sweet. That deck was just, for a budget deck, it was really fun and super sweet. I was pretty happy with that. Our opponent. I'm not laughing at our opponent because I make horrible puns all the time, so I definitely understand it. And that's not even like that horrible of a pun from my perspective. That's definitely not like pithing needle your own pithing needle or scoop to engineered explosives with solemnity out or anything like that. Not that level of pun. I don't know how to sideboard against this deck because I have no idea what they're doing. I guess we probably don't want Baffling End. A Johnny, if they're playing big expensive stuff, could be sweet. I just don't know. Negates, maybe? What are we fighting against? What's up, NM Banshee? How goes it? Yeah, sideboarding out the wrong colors of lands was pretty rough. Scoopy, that was more just like streaming and not paying enough attention. So I feel worse about gameplay ones. The Engineered Explosives one, that's the worst one I've had in a while. Pithy Needle Your Own Pithy Needle's classic, but I think scooping to Engineered Explosives was pretty bad. Oh, you think they're playing Torment? Oh. Oh, Torment of Hailfire, eh? Alright. So maybe go down like Thopter Arrest and Fumigates for negates? I'm not really sure. Actually settle for negate? Maybe something like that? 3 negates? Do we need any wipes? I just feel like I don't know what our opponent's doing. Or what we need to be fighting against. Alright, I guess all the negates. Let's go all the negates. And go down, we'll just leave one Fumigate as like a hedge. Yeah, Grixis on Earth was really fun. I don't know if it's competitive, like winning tournaments. It feels like it's kind of worse dredge, but it's also way cooler dredge, so I really liked it. Ooh, Johnny. Yeah, we'll keep this. We can play things. Our deck is naturally pretty resilient to targeted removal since so much of our stuff comes back from the graveyard. So I like our deck in those kind of matchups, I think. On Moto, you actually have to type in the card name that you want when you are naming with Pithing Needle. So for some reason, when I played Pithing Needle, I typed in Pithing Needle. Probably because I was thinking about Pithing Needle. It's one of those things that could never really happen in the paper world, because how in the world would you accidentally say Pithing Needle? You like point to your own Pithing Needle? Yeah, right there. That's what I'm naming. Are you excited to be able to brew in a meta that's without energy and ramen on bread? I am extremely excited. I haven't been this excited to brew in Standard in a long time. We almost had not played Standard at all for a few months. And now we're going to have a ton of Standard over the next few weeks because I'm really excited. I think it's going to be super awesome. I'm hopeful that the format's going to be good this time. I'm very hopeful that long-term Standard's going to be good. I really am. If you listen to the podcast, Richard is a little more skeptical than me. But I really feel like the play design team, the recent sets, Omega, Ixalan, like, they're going to get there. We're just fighting through this horrible mistake of Kaladesh, but I think we're close to where we want to be. Would you be interested in looking at a land destruction deck for Standard under $100? Yeah, I love destroying lands. Opponent Doom falls. Ooh, alright. Takes our Sunscourge champion. Well, Champion of Wits is fine. Let's Champion of Wits. Do some digging. This deck should have a hard time getting an Anointed Procession off the battlefield. Like a really hard time. You don't like Standard, do you? Brew the deck. Well, discard Sacred Cat, and I guess we'll just discard Champion and trust that we'll get to the point where we can embalm it at some point before too long. Get back Sacred Cat. Getting down a Johnny would be sweet. That's so much card advantage if we don't get duressed or something. Maybe our opponent's deck is just not very good. Ugh, opponent. They do have a lot of removal. That is for sure. Do you think you'd be able to build a competitive or against the odds Locust God deck? Yeah, I think you can play a competitive Locust God deck. Locust God can be a very good finisher in like Jeskai or Grixis control. The main problem that Locust God has run into as far as like tournament level play is it's kind of just a little worse than Torrential Gearhulk can approach with the Second Sons, but I think it definitely can be playable. Alright, let's chart a course. Ooh, Huatli. We're doing it. Play the land. Huatli, a Johnny. We got it all. We're like playing Huatli Super Friends. It's not that I dislike standard. I prefer modern more than ever since you introduced me to it a year ago on Mucha Brew. I mean, oh, it is Angrath. Opponent is Angrathing. Good lord. Good lord, it's Angrath. Okay. We will discard a Ixalan's Binding, I guess. Man, I want to get down this Johnny so badly. Wow, I have not seen an Angrath in play yet. I think the safe thing to do is just binding the Angrath and wait one more turn for our Planeswalkers. I wonder if Angrath is actually going to be good. So tomorrow, we've been doing the set reviews, like top 10 Commander cards, top 10 Modern cards. Tomorrow, for Standard, Zach Alsick is joining me to talk about Standard, and I was not all that high on Angrath, but after talking to Zach, he got me hyped for it. Zach is an Angrath fan. Modern is my favorite format. That's what I was trying to say. I like Standard when it rotates and new things happen. Then I jump into it hardcore for a month or two. But overall, in the big picture, Modern is my favorite format as well. Well, we could Huatli, we could Champion of Wits. Those things are probably correct, but I can't resist a Johnny. We got a Johnny. We got to play it. We have to. Did we get a donation? Yeah, let's a Johnny. $5 donation from Mr. Hoodie Pants. Ooh, that was a long one. Let me pull up Streamlabs so I can read it. So let's a Johnny. Take up a Johnny. Hopefully hit some action. Well, we got 3 lands out of the way that we don't really need, so that's fine. So $5 donation from Mr. Hoodie Pants says, I recently started making videos and some feedback from my viewers included my voice being too monotone. When recording, I tried emulating the speaking style of Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it sounds a lot better. Thanks for being my muse. Well, I'm glad I could be of service, Mr. Hoodie Pants. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. People think I intentionally do my voice weird, and I think like, I don't know. I don't think I do. At least not intentionally. People are saying that we're heading towards a control meta, but control metas are self-defeating. Everyone playing excellent anti-aggro tools counters the aggro deck that no one's playing. That is a good point, Midnight Gaming. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, by the way. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, let's keep a Johnnying. What is the ultimate of a Johnny? Ooh, action. Lots of action. Well, that makes up for the triple lands from last time. Oh boy. Play Temet. We're just going. We're going all the way. Play Huatli, the Radiant Champion. Take up Huatli. Oh, man. So I feel a little bad because I don't know about our opponent's deck. I'm not sure what the end game of this is. And if it is a Torment, a Hailfire deck, it does not match up well against Tokens. Tokens is a natural enemy of Torment of Hailfire. Yanman for the 12th month in a row, the big 1-year resub. Been playing regularly on Moto My LGS for the past year. I have you and the rest of Goldfish to thanks for fueling my passion in MTG. Well, thank you so much for the resub, and awesome. It's always cool to hear about people that really get into MTG. What did I do now? Oh, well, thank you. I'll bite your legs off. Twitch names. So I don't think they can torment us to death. I don't know what our opponent can do here. Kill a Planeswalker, maybe? Might be their best bet. We even have Temet for Huatli value. Ugh. Alright, that's annoying. That hits all... I forgot about Our Devastation. That is pretty good. I don't think it actually beats us, though. Yeah, we'll mill Anointer Priest. We will take up a Johnny. Whiff. Everything to the bottom. Verma MX for the 11th month in a row. Every time I pull up Twitter and my wife is watching, she can't reconcile your face and your joyful voice. Well, maybe I need a better Twitter picture. I don't think I look happy enough in my Twitter picture. So maybe that's my fault, and I gotta fix that. All right, let's eternalize this Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Yeah, we are good against... We are good against what our opponent's trying to do if it's Torment. Play Legion's Landing. Get a 1/1. We just have so many things to sack. Sacred Cat. Take up Huatli again. And pass the turn. This has been pretty dominating. Did I see that my maniacal laughter made the front page of Reddit? Did it? Oh, Chupacabra? Wait, what maniacal laughter? When did this happen? Oh, man. I didn't notice that. I had been busy doing video stuff this afternoon, so I hadn't actually gotten to Reddit. I just checked there. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I guess we mill Huatli and flip. That's pretty funny. We got to schedule a player stream. It'll probably be a couple of weeks because of Rivals of Ixalan, honestly. I think that'll... is there any way of winning here? Not really. Take up a Johnny. I think we got to play some Rivals decks, but then we definitely will do a player stream before super long. Get down Anointed Procession. Oh boy, I think this is just where we win. Get back Anointer Priest, gain 4. Yeah, our opponent's just... There's no way they're ever going to torment us from here. Up to 28... And then we will just Adorn Pouncer. Oh, we had a mana. I forgot about this as Kanta mana. Why is this not with our lands, Moto? Why is this Kanta over here in the Planeswalker enchantment section? I'm gonna file for comp. Give me my money back, Wizards, as Kanta was in the wrong location. I did Moto only post 2 decks. Why did Moto only post 2 decks for Standard today? I don't know. I think they posted 5. They usually post 5. There should be 5. Got a message from Goatbot right now saying, please return Sweltering Suns. We're currently not selling it due to low stack. Wow. I have never had that happen with Goatbots. Brian the Lion, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's on point, Moto. They're literally making a search for Iskanta, and we didn't find it in time to use it last turn. Huatli Emblem. Come on, don't scoop opponent. We're going off. We're going off. Huatli Emblemed. It's time. It's time. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. We're doing it. We're doing it. Emblem. Take up a Johnny. Oh boy, this is the dream. This is Anointed Procession. This is why we're doing it. This is what we're living for. Anointed Procession. Oh boy, this is gonna be sweet. No scoops, no scoops, no scoops. No scoops, opponent. Yeah. Get back a few of these. Yes, yes, yes. No scooping. No scooping. Ah! All right. Yes, that's a fair scoop. Our opponent rightly scooped there, but oh man, that would have been sweet. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we won because of Huatli, in a sense. Linder RPG, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Huatli Emblem makes it so whenever a creature enters the battlefield, we get to draw a card. Oh my goodness. I send you my playmat to sign. I'm not If not, how do I get you to sign my stuff? You certainly can. I have a P.O. box you can send stuff to. So it is. I think there's a command in here. But yes, I don't know how. I've never actually done it with a playmat, but just make sure that there's like some sort of self-addressed stamp something so I can ship it back to you, or like a shipping label I can stick on something or whatever. But yeah, you can definitely do that. It's easy with cards because you can just do a self-addressed stamped envelope. But yeah, playmats work too. See ya, brew the deck. Let me take a look at your deck, buddy. Naya Dinos. Naya Dinos looks good. New Horizons. You might want to. I think you might want slightly less cool dinosaurs and slightly more ramp. I think just 3 Thunderherd migrations and 2 New Horizons. Well, I guess there's Drover the Mighty and Servant of the Conduit. All right. I'm a big fan of Thunderherd migration. I almost think it's better than like Servant of the Conduit or something, but I haven't tested dinos yet, so it'll be coming. We're gonna play all the tribes before too long. Zoles for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, we got an action hand. All right, we're going to keep this. Yes, only 2 lands, but we got Charticores to hopefully find us more, and that gets us to champion. We got an Anointed Procession, so that seems pretty good. There will be, so tomorrow's Against the Odds is modern. It is a Rix episode, a Rivals of Ixalan episode, but it's modern. Then there will be a poll with Polyraptor, which I know is a popular option, for Standard. So make sure for tomorrow's Against the Odds to vote for what Rivals of Ixalan Standard deck we're going to play next week. $2 donation from Accidental Jank. Ooh. I've been watching your older catalog, and I have the impression that you used to sound a lot more monotone. Am I imagining things? No, I think you're right. I think when I first started doing videos, I'd never done videos before. I started writing articles and doing that stuff when Goldfish first started doing content, and then we're like, oh, we should try doing videos and do a YouTube channel. And I had watched tons of content of pro players like that, and that's just how most people do Magic. Most of the videos I watch, you're like kind of quiet and like, oh, and then I make this line, and this is what I'm thinking there, and so forth. So when I started doing it, I think I just kind of tried to be that way, and then the more I did videos, the more I just kind of loosened up and felt like I could be myself, I guess, instead of trying to fit into the mold of MTG content and how it's supposed to be, quote unquote. Blue. Let's just discard Sacred Cat. I'm afraid if it's Control, I'd like to discard Fumigate, but if it's Merfolk, I will be very sad if we discard Fumigate. You played the Dredge Splendid Reclamation Valakut deck. I've been playing it with a new version of it. Ooh. The Warp World Valakut deck looked really fun. I mean, yes, I'm sure it's not as good as traditional Valakut, but it did look pretty spicy. Alright, Blue-White Cycling by the looks. Splendid Valakut Dredge. That's a cool way of doing it. Well, let's play a Sun Petal Grove. And run out Championowitz. Really? You got more sensors? Oh, they're just cycling? Okay. That's good. So hopefully we hit a land. If they tap out for something, we can either get down Anointed Procession or kill their Drakehaven. Tap land. Well, discard Sacred Cat. Discard, I think, Fumigate. Well, we did find a land. It didn't go smoothly. The Dredge idea is a cool way of doing the Valakut plan. So New Perspectives, I think New Perspectives is very much a metagame deck. Oh, thank you again, Accidental Jank Decker, for the donation. I don't know if I said that a second time. We have another new donation from King Doc. Do the 6 of Do the do the 6 off-tribe cards mess up a tribal deck? I'm trying to run black-white aggro vampires with 4 honor guards and 2 Chemball. Well, thank you for the donation, King Doc. So, yes and no. So basically, normally with tribal decks, at least decks that actually have, where the tribe actually matters, let's say, where there's some sort of payoff or something for the tribe, usually with those decks, you need like 28 to 30 tribe members, which usually leaves you somewhere like 8 to 10 utility cards, basically, non-tribal cards. So if you have enough tribal cards and you still have, 28 or whatever vampires, and you use your utility slots on those cards, that could be fine. I could see that working. On the other hand, if you are only playing 18 vampires, so you can play non-vampire creatures, and then still trying to play fatal pushes and your removal suite and stuff, then you might not have enough vampires to support your synergies, and that's probably a bad idea. How do I feel about Huatli? I love Huatli. I have been having a ton of fun playing Huatli. Dark Spy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, did I not update the record? Yeah, that's right. We won. We're not 0-1. We're 1-1. So is our opponent approaching, or are they playing the cycling deck? It seems like the cycling deck. Let's get in with our champions. Man, we're kind of struggling to hit our land drops, even with all these. Even with all these champion wits, we're still kind of struggling. Been thinking about brewing Jund Ramp Dinosaur, or Jund Ramp deck with Torment of Hailfire, Galta Flang, and Combustible Gearhawk, revealing Galta and Razaketh as finishers. That sounds awesome. I have no idea how competitive it'll be, but that sounds super fun. Milling Galta with Combustible. I hadn't thought about that. Ooh, maybe it's time to break out some Panharmonicon Combustible Gearhawk Galta action. Yeah, we just got all the Champion Wits opponent. It's true. Please don't counter it. We want our lands. So New Perspective is kind of metagame deck. If people are not playing counter spells primarily, but also, I guess, random enchantment hate, which isn't that much of a concern. But if people aren't playing, oh my goodness gracious. Discard Fumigate, discard Champion. Wow, we whiffed on a land even with that. I've never had a deck that's had more trouble hitting hitting its 5th land drop. There's like this wall. We get to 4 lands every time, and then when it's time for land number 5, our deck's just like, no, not happening. Maybe we should have got back Sacred Cat, even with Fumigate being a concern. Hey, welcome, Mirkin. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Opponents cast out City. So I think if Control is a very high part of the meta, then New Perspectives is probably going to be in a challenging spot. But we got to wait. We got to wait and see. Let's get in with our champions. What if our opponent kills them all? Then I guess that's fine. If they settle and we get 1,000,000 lands, I think that's still okay. We got to pressure them so we don't just die to approach. We don't have any negates in the main. Grix is unearthed with no lands. That was a sad one. Wow, they are going to settle. So there goes a lot of our card draw, but we get super mega ramping. And we get to play Sun Petal Grove. And we get to play Anointed Procession. And we get to get back a Sacred Cat. So missing out on the card draw is obnoxious, but now we have Anointed Procession down. And we have a lot of good stuff in our graveyard. Yeah, Settle could be pretty good. Although giving, like, look at how much it ramped us. Search for Iskanta for our opponent. We do got to deal with that. Opponent passes. Ooh, we have one. Okay. Well, let's get in with our Sacred Cats. Hit our opponent. 4-2. And I think we're going to play Anointed Procession to bait the counter if they have one. I really don't want them to flip approach. We are playing Bant Huatli tokens, basically. Approach is not banned. Approach is still good to go. Yeah, opponent does counter. We can't pay, but we can Ixalan's Binding this Search for Iskanta, which is reasonable. Pass the turn. What did our opponent find? Drakehaven. Alright, this is going to get interesting. Ooh, Huatli. This is going to get really interesting now that we found a Huatli. Well, let's get in with our Sacred Cats. And I think if our opponent cycles and kills one, that's fine. Oh, it's almost Huatli time. Are we doing it? Opponent. Cycles. Yup. 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 No, this is blue-white cycling by the looks. They probably don't have approaches. So they get a Drake. They can kill one of our Sacred Cats. Which is a little sad. However, we have good news. There is good news on the horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can play Huatli. And then we can Sunscourge Champion. Actually, you know what? I think we don't. I think we just get back Sacred Cat, play Search for Iskanta, take up Huatli to 7, pass the turn. All right, opponent. Huatli, Search for Iskanta, Anointed Procession. We got the full setup. Hey, what's up, Bottom Shank? How you doing this evening? Ooh, let me see what you're running, He-Hola. Opponent's probably got to go attacking at Huatli, I assume. Ooh, it's like a... looks like a sweet reanimation deck. Opponent, yep, getting in at Huatli. Fine, fair, sure. As long as we're not getting approached, I'm pretty okay with this. We have a lot of threats on the table at the moment. Hey, Seth, could Golden Guardian work? I really want to try it, but I have no idea how to make the deck. I expect that that's a card that we'll probably end up playing on, like, against the odds. Oh my god, Scarcophagus. Huh. That is something. Well, Search for Iskanta. Yes, we will mill Pouncer. Yes, we will transform Search. So they can cast out us from the graveyard. How do we do this? Is there a way we can win? That's probably the funniest question. So let's Sunscourge Champion. One, two, three, 4. Discard Sacred Cat. Double our life gain. So we have 5 creatures. 6, 7 creatures. 8, 9, 9 creatures. 10, 11, 12. So we can't quite win. We're so close. Old Growth Dryad Zoo. Man, there's so many sweet cards I want to play for against odds. Old Growth Dryad's Zoo seems interesting. I don't know. Old Growth Dryad seems really hard to make work. Could I pronounce what again? Goddard Hazard. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. How far do we go is the question. Yeah, so we can get back Sacred Cat. We can get back Sunskirt Champion. Puts us to 9 creatures. Lazy Lion, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Sarcophagus? Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, get back Sacred Cat. Take up Huatli. We're just going to force our opponent to have to cast out main phase next turn, which is not what they want to be doing. Get in with the Sacred Cats. And we get to start using our Rivulet. The problem is they have counters, and they have a lot of good stuff in the graveyard with this Sarcophagus. Schnops for the 14th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Gonna try Old Growth Dryad in a ramp deck. But doesn't that ramp your opponent and not you? That card would be more interesting if it ramped both players. That would be... I wonder if it would be good enough then. Someone asked that question. I don't remember who. But it is more interesting when you think of it that way. Alright, opponent's gonna keep making drakes. I mean, they have to kill our Huatli. There's no question. So they're going to have to spend basically their entire turn killing our Huatli. With this cast out. Because if we ultimate, that beats all their graveyard value. This is going to be close. Opponent plays a land. Oh, I didn't see your sub, Zanzarus. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Maybe it'll pop up. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't pop them up quickly. Thank you for your subscription. Resubscription. Big Scoops here for you. Yep, there's a cast out as predicted. Hits our Huatli. Yep. Also as predicted. And passes. Well, let's go digging with our Iskanta, the Sunken Ruins. Thopter Arrest is not the most exciting. Oh, and we put our Champion of Wits to the bottom. That's not exciting. Dragon Espers, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, I do like Legion's Landing. Ammon Eternal and Consuming Fervor. Huh. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's pretty cool. It makes it really big. So, let's first Legion's Landing. See if our opponent even counters this. They might have to, but then that opens the door for other stuff, which we don't actually have, but our opponent doesn't know that we don't have it. If they counter this, we might just Iskanta. Alright, Legion's Landing. Well, we'll go to combat. Attack, attack. Yeah, I guess we just attack with everything. Big attack. Flip our Legion's Landing. We just have flip lands everywhere. Good thing our opponent's not in red for Blood Sun. Opponent blocks, opponent blocks. Probably setting up for a sweeper next turn. So we could try to arrest it. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to pay. I love Infect. Ugh, what a horrible Twitch name. Thank you for your subscription. When can we do an Against the Odds tournament on stream? Ooh, that could be fun. They'll have to add that to the list. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big Soups here for our resubscriber. We just gotta pass. They have this countervailing winds in their graveyard. So if we try to Thopter Arrest, they just wins it. So opponent gains some life with Renewed Faith. But they're going to be casting cards from their graveyard, so hopefully we'll find a window to Thopter arrest it. I think we're still in pretty good position. We do got to be aware of time in this one, though. There's the Fumigate. Yep. Opponent gains a bunch of life. Well, we get double activation, so make some tokens. And go digging with search for Escanta. A guy called Squid. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ew, that was not great. Anointer Priest. Well, that gains us even more life. Let's attack with the vampires. We still don't have enough mana to counter. Hit our opponent. This is a grindy matchup. What do you... Oh, yes. I love Infect so much. What do you think about Green-Red Blood Sun in Modern? Oh, Blood Sun Tron in Modern. Yeah, I think that Blood Sun has a decent chance to be played, at least in the sideboard of Tron decks. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Actually, this is taking more time than it should. 1, 2. Play Anointer Priest. And then get back a Dorn Pouncer. Actually, no. Get back Sunscorched Champion. We want to have enough mana to Escanta. Discard Sunscorched Champion. Gain a little bit of life. I don't think Huatli needs banning, but it is pretty sweet. I wish we had a Huatli right now. We have lots of life, so it should take a while for our opponent to kill us. We just got to make sure we don't run out of time. That would be a disaster. Pass the turn. Opponent, doing something. Cycles a Renewed Faith. Makes a Drake. Well, their Drakes just aren't very scary against our board at the moment. Yeah, our deck is actually pretty good at rebuilding from the graveyard. Speaking of Blood Sun, do you think it will be included in Scred Red main deck list? I'm looking forward to testing at least 2 main board. I think it'll be interesting. I'm definitely excited to test it out. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure how good it'll be, honestly. I gotta get a feel for it. Does Blood Sun mean bounce lands are coming back to standard? I doubt it. I don't think Wizards would print them in standard. I think they consider them too good for standard, and probably even more so with Blood Sun. Opponent. Standards felt fun so far. We haven't seen... Well, we saw, like, red-black Angrath control, and then we played Merfolk, so we've seen a lot of new decks. This deck is not a new deck, but it's definitely a deck that I don't mind playing compared to some of the other stuff. We don't have Locust God in this deck. That seems like a good against the odds episode, though. Go Infinite. I think Wizards would consider them too good, honestly. I do. Maybe with, like, Field of Ruin in the format and stuff, they would be okay with it. But I kind of think Wizards would not print them today in a standard set. Alright, we get a Legion's Landing, which is okay, I guess. Put some lands to the bottom. Ooh, Ixalan's Binding. Well, let's go attacking. We do have to somehow kill our opponent. Ooh, they're doing something? Are they settling us again? Oh, alright. They cycle, make a Drake. Maybe this gives us a window to get rid of our opponent's stuff. Hopefully. They should reprint pre-banned Infect in Standard. In fact, as funny as it sounds, was actually pretty well balanced in Standard. We've almost caught up in time. Opponent blocks and blocks. Take some damages. Alright, let's tap properly. Let's Thopter Arrest. See if this finally gets the counter out of the graveyard. I guess they have like a million sensors they can cast from the graveyard too. We do have Graveyard Hate in our sideboard. What do you think of the new version of Ramenamp Red? Ooh. And Venserbat. Venserbat was such a fun deck. I'm glad to see people are tinkering with it. There's the Countervailing Winds. Yep. We cannot pay 11 mana. One, two, three. Oh, we're getting behind on time, which is very bad. I will look at the decks in a minute. Let's Legion's Landing. I don't think we're going to go for it here. Gain some life. Yup. Make some 1/1s. Pass the turn. This is going to be interesting. We might end up milling our opponent out, as odd as that sounds. Opponent gains some life. Renewed Faith from the graveyard. How do they kill us is the question. Baron Venser is looking good. Coiling Oracle seems like a sweet addition. Opponent, are they going to get frisky with their Drakes? Opponent passes. Well, keep digging. Keep digging. We got to be aware of time. That is our biggest challenge right now, is not to get too far behind in time. Do we even have anything left in our deck to dig for? Alright, take Anointed Procession. Put some lands to the bottom. Untap. Sacred Cat. Do some attacking. See what our opponent does. So the new build of Ramenamp Red looks solid to me. I like having the pirate sub-theme. I think that's important to the deck. Opponent blocks. Yep. Play Anointed Procession. Opponent's going to draw some cards. Looking for that counter. Do they find the counter? They do not. Well, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ixalan's Binding. Does this mean they just don't have the counter and we win? You can't censor it. We can pay for your censors with our sneaky hidden lands. The enchantment lands. Yeah, I don't know if it's called Ramenamp Red anymore. We'll have to figure out what we're going to call it. What do we kill here? Do we kill Drakehaven or Sarcophagus? I think Sarcophagus. I'm not actually that worried about Drakehaven, as weird as that sounds. Opponent draws. Yep. Up to 7 cards in hand. We play Sacred Cat. And we pass the turn. Alright, opponent. Your graveyard is offline. Pirate Red sounds right. Opponent. Is it Fumigate? It's Fumigate. I don't think Fumigate matters, though. We get our stuff back so quickly. Unless they can deal with our Anointed Processions or something. They're not going to kill us with Drakes. They don't have enough Drakes to kill us from this life total. Hazoret sounds good. Ooh, another Drakehaven. I think we still beat another Drakehaven, though. All right, the time has come. Anointer Priest. Get it back. Double it up, triple it up, quadruple it up. Whatever's happening with all these Anointed Processions. Gain a smidge of life. And then Adorn Pouncer? Actually, no, that's silly. That's silly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Play the plains, pass the turn. We're just going to Adanto and Iskanta here. Yeah, Fumigate is how Patrick Chapin said it at the Pro Tour. I know it's not actually Fumigate. It's Fumigate, but... That's how Chapin said it in his interview at the Pro Tour, and it sounds so funny that I occasionally say it. Opponent, passing. I guess we can't do both. I think it's more important to make vampires. Make some vampires, gain some life. Up to 80. Casually, 80. We will go attacking. Oh, we gotta flip it? Alright. Hit our opponent. I mean, we just gotta die. We gotta kill them without running too low on time. That is the name of this game. Yeah, we could easily win with Reservoir here. Opponent has Settled the Wreckage. Well, we will get the last 2 lands out of our deck. And then we will Adorn Pouncer. Get a few Adorn Pouncers. Warrior, for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Opponent's going to start cycling and draking. I don't think this matters. This is just a time game. I don't think we can lose, because eventually we will rivulet our opponent out and win that way, worst case. So I don't think we can lose. And we just keep getting back a threat every game. Yeah, this is still game 1. This has just been an incredibly long game. Opponent. No attacks. Well, keep making our vampires. Go to combat. Thankfully, I think stuff is taking our opponent longer than it's taking us, so maybe we're going to pull ahead on time. Really? Okay, Drakehaven. Sure. We got to auto-yield to this. Our opponent can't Drake out of this, though, I don't think. So, auto-yield to Drakehaven. All about the time. All about staying ahead in time. Yep. Opponent. Does this settle? Settle the wreckage. Alright, sure. Play Anointer Priest. Play Legion's Landing. Get some tokens. Gain some life. And pass the turn. We're staying just barely ahead in time. Just barely. Opponent. What do they got? Another Drakehaven. Sorry, I'm not keeping up on the chat as well as usual, because I'm really worried about getting behind in time and losing here. So, if you got something important to ask me, just wait a minute, and this game will end, and I will get to you. Opponent, getting in. Yup. So, make some tokens, gain some life. Dig with... I guess we should be tapping differently, but dig with Iskanta. I guess we take Fumigate. Untap. Get in with all of our vampires. Flip our Legion's Landing again, never ending. Alright, opponent gonna Drake. Oh my god, this game. Yep. Make some Drakes. We flip Legion's Landing. We keep an Adanto. Opponent blocks. And blocks. And blocks. And blocks. Well, let's Fumigate. Get back in Noiner Priest. Gain some life. Play the land, pass the turn. Oh my god, this game. Yeah, maybe we should have Binding the Drake Haven. That, I don't know what would have happened if we did that. I'm just worried about the time. Make some vampires. Gain insane amount of life. Untap. Farmland. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. We will pass the turn. Trying to stay ahead on time. Oh, they're going to start playing? Opponent cast outs. Ixalan's Binding for Search for his Kanta. That's just a slow card for our opponent, though. I don't know if that was wise. Alright. Well, we might be able to get ahead in time and win that way. Oh, this game. I don't think they could kill us. I don't know why they're continuing to play. Maybe we just start... I don't know. I mean, we can't let them catch up to us and kill us. It would be nice if we could just, like, start passing and then mill them out with Rivulet. That would be the quickest way to do this. Opponent. Getting in. Getting frisky. Yeah, we'll have to get back more creatures next turn, I guess. Well, we're pulling ahead on time a bit, which is key here. Alright. Opponent's taking way too long. So make vampires. Yep. Dig with this Kanta. We might stop digging with this Kanta soon. Ooh. That's a Huatli, though. Alright, untap. Get back champion. Discard champion. Oh no! Oh no! Time being sucked away! Alright. Play Huatli. That draws out the counter. Go to combat. Attack. We're ahead of time by 30 seconds at the moment. I don't know why our opponent's not scooping. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Can they kill us, is the question. We can't let them kill us. Lay claim? Good God. Yeah, we could have Etherflux Reservoir. I didn't expect that we get to this much life. I guess it would have got killed or countered just like Huatli, but... Alright. Opponent's down to 6. Pass the turn. Cast out. Alright. Sarcophagus back. Opponent plays a land. Gets in with the Drakes. Is our opponent just giving up now? Is this the end? Hits us. Oh, all the way down to 181. Whatever will we do? Oh, there's a Fumigate. Well, yep. Make vampires. Play Chef at Dunes. Attack with our vampires. Sorry, I'm still not keeping up on the chat very well. I don't know why the opponent's not scooping for their sake. They're the ones that's behind on time at the moment, so I don't know why they wouldn't just scoop. Their deck is not fast. This is just going to be about... Like, if we win this game, I don't think there's any way our opponent can kill us 2 matches in a row if we just play quickly. And I don't see how our opponent can win this game. Make vampires. Field of Ruin. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Wow, they're going to keep playing. Oh, opponent. Opponent. Oh, this is not good strategy. Have you ever played a deck where your life total reached 4 digits? I don't know if you're... Yes, I have. I'm trying to think of what it was. But yes, I believe that we have. Oh, there was a... Or maybe it was mana. Maybe it was a doubling cube deck where we had thousands of mana. I'm trying to remember. Well, I mean, I don't... If our opponent wants to keep playing, that's fine with me. But I think they're going to probably lose this match because of it. I guess maybe we shouldn't have Field of Ruin that because they keep spending time to use it. They're down to 11 cards, so worst case, we just mill them out at some point. They're still going. Opponent just... They're going. They're going to make enough Drakes to do 200 damage. They're going to try. They're not giving up. No matter how much the odds might be stacked against them. Yup. Sure. Opponent plays a land. Another search for Escanta. Sure. Alright, going to steal our Adanto from the graveyard. Well, we will make some vampires. Opponent. Passes. Well, let's cycle farmland this game. Oh, there's Rivulet. I think this means we win. Mill our opponent. Untap. Play Rivulet. Yeah, we get the mill kill. Sack the Rivulet. Yes, please, Moto. Don't take so long. And our opponent scoops it up. Oh my goodness. Well, Rivulet is not how we're planning on winning with our Huatli deck. But, oh, this is going to be an awkward match. This is going to be awkward. I don't know. I don't know. Our opponent probably, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just scoop. Like, it seems like scooping has got to be the correct play there. Oh, we got there, though. We got there. So, this match is going to be weird because this game is just going to be about playing quickly. We don't actually need to... I mean, if we kill our opponent, great. But we don't actually need to kill our opponent to win this game. We just have to play quickly. Our opponent's deck is really slow. So we just need to bring in disruption and play as quickly as possible. I think that is our primary game plan here. Because our opponent has to somehow win... Our opponent has to somehow win 2 matches in this amount of time, which is not very practical. So we're going to go to, like, down our Temet is an aggressive card. Fumigate, I almost think the Wraths are okay, even though they're bad in this matchup, because... I think they're almost bad in the matchup because, they're bad in the matchup generally, but they might be good in this situation because of the time thing. Yeah, I like the Bant Venser deck. I think Coiling Oracle seems like a sweet addition to it, but I like it though. It looks good to me. That deck was really fun to play. I just love Venser. Venser's like my favorite Planeswalker. How else do we sideboard? Approach, yeah. I mean, approach can be good. I'm not sure what the specific question was. We're gonna go down Search for Iskanta because it's slow. We're gonna go down, I guess, Settle the Wreckage. Maybe a Fumigate. As sad as it sounds, I think we gotta go down Huatli. Huatli's just slow. Yeah, let's just try it like that. Rebuke, all right. All right, so this is going to be speed round, so I don't think we'll be able to watch the chat very well, because our goal, again, is just to stay ahead on time. Like, winning, yes. I would love to just win, but playing fast is the most important thing. Yeah, we'll keep it. Planes for our opponent. Planes go. Opponent's also trying to play fast. Planes. Well, Glacial Fortress, get down our Crook of Condemnation. Pass the turn. Opponent cycles. Yup. Opponent passes. Well. Play champion. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent found blue mana. And passes. Ooh, there's Rebuke. Well, get in with champion. Play Sun Petal Grove. And we're just going to pass. Leave up our negate. Opponent cycles. Plays a land. Oh my god. That was a misclick. That's not what we were trying to do. Oops. That was definitely not what we were trying to do. I was trying to just exile a card, but we accidentally exiled everything. Get in. Play Champion of Wits. Chakar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Discard Champion of Wits, discard Forest, play the island, and we will pass. We're still ahead by more than 2 minutes, which is good. That's where we need to be. Sorry again that I'm not able to look at the chat as much as normal. Is this Drakehaven? Opponent passes. No Drakehaven. Discards to hand size, good god. Well, maybe we just win by beating down with these two creatures if our opponent's not doing anything. We drew another Crook, too. That's not bad. They discarded Drakehaven? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, opponent settles. We're going to let it go. Grab 2 lands. Come on, Moto. No freezing up now. Play Crook. And pass the turn. Alright, we're still ahead. We're still ahead. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Swordtooth is super sweet. Opponent passes. Play the plains. Pass the turn. I would like to start activating Crook, but it's not easy. Torrential Gearhulk. Well, now we gotta activate. Yeah, so exile target card. And then also forsake Torrential. Yep. Well, that was a blowout. Still ahead by more than 2 minutes. Search for Iskanta. Yeah, that's a slow one. You can have all the slow cards you want. Play Shevet Dunes. Pass the turn. We're doing fine. We're doing it. We're doing it. How would you update Mono Black aggro for Rivals of Ixalan? I'm hopefully going to have the Budget Magic update article coming out, I think, this weekend. So I haven't really looked at it yet, but that's on my immediate future to-do list. So we will have that coming soon. Opponent passing. Probably should not be exiling stuff here. Play Sun Petal Grove, pass the turn. Search Riscanta. Sorry, 1 minute and 51 seconds. So we're gonna win shortly, and then I will be back to looking at the chat like normal. Alright, this is probably wrong, but we're gonna do it. Eternalize. I think we have enough time that this is fine. Discard Anointer Priest. Discard Scattered Groves. Pass the turn. Now we might actually just be able to kill our opponent. I wanted to wait until we could leave up at least Negate, but Negate and Crook ideally. Opponent cast out. Goes for Champion, sure. Search for Riscanta. Opponent's down to 119. Our opponent should have scooped if they were interested in winning this match. Opponent passing. Well, keep exiling stuff, I guess. Play Chef at Dunes. Pass the turn. Illumination, sure. Draw some cards. I think we just let them flip search. If they're taking time to activate search, I don't think they can win. Oh yeah, we should auto yield to this. They don't flip it yet anyway. Alright, we're gonna negate Drakehaven. Opponent negates, so we're gonna let it go. And then we're just going to Rivers Rebuke everything. So bounce all of our opponent's stuff. Our sideboard Rivers Rebuke. Play our Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 41 seconds. Yup. And passes. Plays a land. Alright, Drakehaven's back, sure. Drakehaven number 2. That is a lot of Drakehavens. Play Glacial Fortress, get in with Sacred Cat. 31 seconds. Get back Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. Yeah, maybe we should have kept leaving up the negate. I think we're good, though. And our opponent scoops it up. Oh, my God. All right. Up to 2-1. That was not pretty. That was... I don't like when games come down to that. When it just becomes a time race. But in some sense, it was kind of our opponent's fault. Because when they knew they couldn't win, they probably should have just scooped and went forward. So, hey, thank you, Daniel from Brazil. So, all right. I'm back. I can see the chat now. I can see the chat. Sorry. The whole reason I stream is so we can interact and talk. Like, that's the whole point of all of this. So yeah, sorry about not being able to keep up on the messages. Sometimes it just comes up with the games like that. Thoughts on a Thoughtseize ban? I think Thoughtseize is actually super important to Modern. In my opinion, Thoughtseize is basically the Force of Will of Modern. It's the card that keeps really unfair things in check. So until we get like a Force of Will or something like that, I think we need Thoughtseize to keep us alive. Show sideboard? Here's the deck with the sideboard. That's the sideboard. I think Ramadan Breadman was probably correct. I think it probably too good. We haven't done a break yet. Quick 30-second break. We'll be right back for round number 3. We got to win 1 more to feed the children, 2 more to really feed the children. So 30-second break, right back with round number 4 of this incredibly long Huatli stream. And we're back. 30 seconds flew by, and we already got our round 4, so that worked out. Do you think the new Howling Mind with Ascend, that fog deck you made, might be able to make a comeback? The fog deck is also a metagame dependent deck. It depends on people trying to win with creatures mostly. But yes, the Kumana's Ascension? Kumana's whatever that card is one of the missing pieces, I think, for Turbo Fog. So that means if the format's in the right place, we probably have the pieces to make it work now. Mental Spaz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh my god, not again. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh man, are we going through the same grind? Is it the grind again? I had a group I played with before my work schedule change. If you'd like, I'd check to see if they still play and let you know. Oh, sweet. I think Silent Gravestone is a really cool card. Alright, opponent's got to search for his Kanta. I like Silent Gravestone because it looks like a graveyard hate spell, but really it's like a graveyard protection spell. Oh dear. Oh boy. Whiffing on lands there might come back to be very bad. We'll see, we'll see. Jeskai Ascendancy stream. That could be a fun stream deck. So Mono Black, yeah, I'm not sure what the update is of Mono Black. We did get more 1-drops. I think Mono Black could be a pretty good deck moving. Oh, man. Oh, boy. That's just a Drakehaven. Well, we did get a land, so we get to keep playing. This is the same deck. Can we beat this deck again without our opponent timing out, presumably? Discard Sacred Cat. Discard Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. If we can somehow Ixalan's binding this Drakehaven. I can't believe we gotta play Drakehaven again. What is this, like the new thing? Now that Energy and Ramadan Breaders banned, everyone just plays Drakehaven all the time? The hot new deck? Well, get in with Champion of Wits. Opponent takes it. How do we do this? They probably have Censor, but then they don't make a Drake. Let's play Huatli. If they counter it, then they're not making a Drake, so that's good. If we ultimate Huatli, then we just outgrind the deck. Do you think Blazing Hope could be a good card against Death Shadow as a budget replacement for Path? Wait. Alright, opponent is going to counter it, but that means they don't get to cycle, they don't get a Drake, so we would have liked to have our Huatli down, but that's fine. Exile target creature with power greater than or equal to your life total. I think I would be more interested, that's what I thought it said. I think I would be more interested in playing that in like a budget Death Shadow deck. I think that's where it would be most powerful. Where you're able to take advantage of the fact that your life total is low. Against Death Shadow, I'm not sure that it's that good. Well, let's play Anointed Procession. See if our opponent has a hard counter. Do they? What is our opponent doing? Okay, they're going to cycle to try to find a counter? Alright. Makes a Drake. Oh, well, we shouldn't have to worry about a counter now. So we get Anointed Procession. And let's just Legion's Landing. Make some 1/1s. Pass the turn. I build a dinosaur deck for my wife. On the nut draw, you can drop a Carnage Tyrant and Chandra on turn 4. That sounds ridiculous. I play Esper tokens in Modern and have a hard time beating Lantern. Any tips? Oh, man. Add more sideboard cards is probably the best tip I have. That's a tough one. That is a tough matchup. Opponent gets in. Down to 18. And passes. Well, we're going to attack, so we flip this Legion's Landing. We're ahead on time again. What's a good way to show you a deck to see your opinion? Oh, Settle? Well, that's a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3. So get all of our lands. We still get the flip. And I think we just Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of this dang Drake Haven that's making our life so miserable. And then just play an Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. Well, if they don't find a cast out, getting rid of Drake Haven's pretty big deal. Tendershoot Dryad. Personally, I don't think the card's very good. I think it's too slow. It's really powerful if it sits out for a bunch of turns, but I'm not sure how practical it is that it'll just sit out there for a bunch of turns. But maybe it's way better than I'm giving it credit for. I definitely plan on trying it at some point, but I'm not 100% sold on it being good. Well, let's get back Anointer Priest. I think we just try to gain a bunch of life so Drakes can't kill us very easily. Attack with Anointer Priest. Cycle Scattered Groves. Plays Unpetal Grove. Pass the turn. I sent you a green-blue Slitherblade list. Would you try it? It looked really cool. I get so many decks that it's really hard for me to play too many of them, but it did look like a really fun one. So I wouldn't be surprised if we play something similar at least. Would you consider against the odds deck with Tillinali Summoner? So that's actually a really good question. Why we're playing endless games against Drakehaven. So next week, you guys can be the kind of the pre-against the odds people. So tomorrow's Against the Odds is Modern. It is featuring Rivals of Ixalan. So next week, we will have an all-standard Against the Odds poll for Rivals of Ixalan. So I need 4 cards to put on the poll. That's the number that goes on the poll. So what 4 Rivals of Ixalan cards do you think are the best for the Against the Odds poll? So I'm taking your suggestions for it. Oh, Champion of Wits is sweet. Let's Champion of Wits. Do some looting. Huatli? No. Oh, but another Anointed Procession. And our opponent's playing playing the bad version of Ixalan's Binding. Brass's Bounty, Revels, and Riches. Storm the Vault, Blood Sun, the Phoenix, Blood Sun. Storm the Vault is a really good one. I do like that one. Deeproot Elite. I don't think Deeproot Elite is against the odds. I think Merfolk, that's probably going to end up being much a brew. Maybe Budget Magic if prices are in the right place, but I would be surprised if it's actually an against the odds deck. Azur's Gateway, that's a good one. Sawtooth, Deadman's Chest, Polyraptor. Polyraptor was a popular suggestion on Twitter when I was asking about something else. Cumana, I don't know if Cumana is against odds either. Storm the Vault. So it seems like right now, Elder Dinosaurs, Angrath, Polyraptor, Form of Dinosaur, Journey to Eternity. I love Journey to Eternity. We certainly will be playing that because I really like that card. Gold Guardian. Zakama. Yeah, Zakama. We might have a deck tech for Zakama coming up this week. Maybe. And, oh my god, is it spicy. It's a sweet one. Polyraptor Forerunner. So, Polyraptor Forerunner will be on the poll. I gotta have that on the poll because that's been a really popular suggestion. So, we will definitely have that on the poll. Oh boy, are we just gonna double up a Champion of Wits? Man, Champion of Wits is sweet no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's do this proper. So, Killis Kanta. We have no lands? Ugh. That's brutal. Maybe we need more basics. Well, we still get to double Champion of Wits, so life is still fine. So, Polyraptor is 1. Vampires are Azur. Awakened Amalgam. Fast Galta. Yeah, we'll definitely play Galta somewhere. It might be against the odds, or it might end up being someplace else. Ooh. Alright. Well, there's a Huatli for next turn, potentially. We don't need Field of Ruin, and I guess we can get rid of Glacial Fortress. Kind of want to keep the deserts, just in case we need to go on the mill kill plan again. Path of Metal, I think, that's a card I think we will probably do Budget Magic, most likely. I think that can make a pretty legit deck in Standard. I think that could be good. Azur's Gateway is a good one. Storm the Vault, Time Stream Navigator, those are good suggestions. Man, we got a Deadman's Chest, that's another one. Oh, we have, like, too much good against the odds stuff. We're going to be busy. We're going to be busy with against the odds for a while. Starting next week when the polls kick off, we're going to have... We just got so many good options. Opponent takes their beats. Alright. Let's swat. It's getting hot in here. Teamer Boggles sounds fun too. Yeah? Oh, resolves? It resolves? So, Sunscourge Champion. Discarding Sacred Cat. No. No, not our Huatli. Oh, opponent. Opponent? Oh, we just want to ultimate a Huatli. Are they going to hit Anointed Procession? Maybe they're more scared. They are. No respect. Huatli just can't get a bit of respect. Poor Huatli. Well, get back Sacred Cat. Play the Blue Source. Play Temet. So I think we have enough creatures for the one-shot ultimate. So take up Huatli to 8 to 9. Alright, opponent. We got it. We got Huat. I don't think we have enough versions of... And our opponent scoops it up. They can't beat Huatli. Huatli too good. Too good for cycling control. That was much less painful than I imagined it would be. Path of Discovery Explore deck. That's another good one. Do you think Ramanop Ruins could make an appearance in a Modern Burn deck? The problem with Modern Burn is the deck wants to play a really low land total. And you could play Ramanop Ruins and some small percentage of the time it might be relevant. But generally speaking, if you draw enough lands to activate Ruins, you're probably losing anyway, and the 2 damage for 5 mana of Ramanamp Ruins isn't going to matter. So I don't see it working very well in Modern, but maybe I could be wrong. But that's my thinking on it, is I expect that it'll mostly just be a red source that makes you pay life, and you'll actually end up losing more by that really tiny incidental bit of life loss than you'll win because of the once in every X number of games where it's relevant. That's my feeling on it. Yeah, that's pretty much the problem, Mirkin. Like, Modern Burn wants 2 lands, 3 lands, absolute tops. If they get to 5 lands, they're probably dead anyway, and I don't think 2 damage saves it. Update old Modern budget decks. That is something I have been saying for a long time that I'm going to do, and I plan to do, but I haven't figured out the way to do it. I might have to just do select decks that are good for updating. I looked over it at one point, and I was like, oh, well, there's not that many changes to be made, so I might have to just, like, pick out 5 or 7 decks or something that I think benefit the most, or I'm most excited to update, and do it that way. I think that might be the way to do it. Oh, we got a sideboard here. We need negates, for sure. We don't want Baffling End. We don't want Settle the Wreckage. We probably don't want many Fumigates. Maybe leave 1 as just like a hedge. 45 seconds. Ixalan's Binding's good. Thopter Arrest, I think, is hit or miss. Crook could be fine. A Johnny could be fine. Maybe like a Johnny over Temet. Also, Forsake the Worldly is really good. Maybe over Anointer Priest. Maybe something like this. Alright, let's try it like that. Boggles is a good one. Ooh, you pulled a Through the Breach from your treasure chest? That's pretty sweet. That's good. That's pretty good value. Well, we got the Watts. Alright, Huatli. It's a test of how good you actually are. Plains for our opponent. Ooh, we can get Pouncy. Yeah, we'll play the tap land, whatever. I don't know if Rebuke is worth it. Maybe it is to bounce all their stuff. Why did I decide on Bant instead of Abzan? So I think you can definitely play it in... Abzan, and it would probably be pretty good in Abzan. I feel like, personally, I just have a lot more success with Champion of the Wits style token decks than I do with the Abzan token list. For some reason, the Abzan token list looks so sweet, but I can just never make it work. I don't know. I play it, I time out, I can't win. So I don't really understand, because I know other people do great with that deck, but for some reason, I don't. I just cannot make it happen. Well, let's pounce. Opponent's gonna kill it? Alright, opponent kills it. Glacial Fortress, get down, I guess. Maybe we just chart a course in Legion's Landing? I think that's fine. Chart a course. Legion's Landing. Wasn't really sure what we wanted to discard. And pass the turn. Do you think fast lands are going to dip in value when they rotate out a standard? They might a little bit, but not much. Maybe the ones that are propped up really... So, like, Botanical Sanctum was almost $10 a copy because of Temur Energy. So, that would be a case where I think we would see that drop down. But the ones that are more like $5, I don't think they will lose very much value at all. Alright. Get in Huat in here. I gotta stop saying that. It's so bad. What do you think about the Planeswalker deck Vraska and tokens to solve the issue of going to time? I I just don't think it's a very powerful card. Maybe. There might be... I think the idea is good, but there might be a better way of doing it. I mean, I kind of like Huatli for that. Huatli's -1 actually can get in a lot of damage. Opponent leaves it on top. Probably hit a land. Plays a land. I mean, if Huatli survives, we can just play the protect the Huatli game with this negate. Alright, there's Drakehaven. Ugh, I wish we could have stopped that. Opponent passes. Well, let's run out our Championowits. I wish they didn't get down this Drakehaven. That is pretty miserable. Oh, we didn't activate Huatli? Chat, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you for that. Oh, chat. Distracting me. No, that's pretty bad, actually. Take up Huatli. Yeah, that definitely makes it a little bit slower to ultimating Huatli, unfortunately. We got to give our opponent a chance. Huatli's too good. It's the Jace the Mind Sculptor of Standard. We don't want to crush our opponent too much. What color combos do you think Vamps would be good in? Also, are they not getting enough love? I think that mono-white with a Ketra's Monument is something a lot of people are trying. Black-white is interesting, but I feel like it's missing some stuff right now. I feel like I really wish we had gotten, like, a Blood Artist. I feel like that's the thing the deck was missing the most. Well, let's play Sacred Cat. Play Legion's Landing. Get a token. Take up Huatli to 11. Go attacking. Opponent. Oh boy. If we get to ultimate Huatli. Cast out, we're going to counter. Yup. I mean, we're going for it. Protect the Huatli. Protect the Huatli, get the win. Does our opponent have an answer? If we ultimate Huatli, I don't think we can lose. Come on. Come on, Huatli. You can do it. You can do it. This is what it's all been about. Opponent. Cycles. Oh, we're going to get there. 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 We're ultimating it. That's when life is great. Once we ultimate Huatli. Opponent passing. Yes. Yes. Mission achieved. Ultimate Huatli. And now we don't really care what happens. No matter what happens, it's just so hard to lose once you ultimate a Huatli. Legion's Landing, it's a combo. We tap Legion's Landing, we make a token, we also draw a card with our Huatli. Play Shevet Dunes. And let's just make the token right now. See what we draw. Up to 26. Huatli's coming through. Ooh, that's a good one. I do not mind drawing another negate. We're still getting there. Hey, what's up, Blue Noser? I don't get all the dino hate. It's the biggest problem with Teamer Energy, but now it's pretty much gone. But still the hate. Are people hating on dinosaurs? I haven't really noticed a lot of dino hate. I thought it was more people being hyped for some of the other tribes. We could just keep trying to ultimate again and again. How many times can we ultimate Huatli in one game? So let's Eternalize the Dorn Pouncer. The ultimate. Oh, man. Yeah, Shevet Dunes, try to kill the opponent. That's all well and good, but... Oh, and a Johnny. Well, let's take up Huatli. Oh, play Chef it. Go attacking. We will definitely play Free Win Red again at some point. Yes, I've seen other people messing around with it, and Blood Sun adds potentially a new card to the mix. Are we going to get double? I think Pirates are going to be competitive. I think they are. I've already been working on a pirate deck, so that'll be coming up. Opponent blocks. Sure. We don't mind drawing more cards. Opponent, thank you. Thank you for killing our Sacred Cat so we can draw more Huatli cards. The emblem is just so many cards to be drawn. Oh, and Anointed Procession. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, we're doing it. Yeah, if you ever want to see the deck, just do ! Deck, and you can find it. Search for Escanta. Sure, opponent. Go ahead and flip it. We don't care. We don't care. Opponent. Well, I think we're just going to ultimate again. Gets in a Huatli. Okay. Oh, double ultimate. We could be trying to kill our opponent, but double ultimate. Fumigate? Fumigate. Okay. Sure. Well, let's keep stacking up these. Oh my goodness, and it's a cat. Let's keep stacking up these Huatli emblems. I have a feeling this might be a decent turn. Let's Sacred Cat. Emailing me is probably the best way to do it. If you want me to look over a deck, you can leave it in the chat or on Twitter, but it sometimes gets buried, so probably the best way is to email it to me. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. This is exactly what we were hoping to do. We probably should just be going off, but let's just Ixalan's Binding. Double Huatli Ultimate. I think that's the most we've had. It might be an Ixalan standard record. Get down a Anointed Procession. Pass the turn. Oh, this is so good. Negate and win. But we got Huatli emblems. I want to draw cards, honestly. Like, you get a Huatli emblem, it's a sweet new Planeswalker. I'm not trying to be offensive to our opponent. I just want to draw cards with Huatli. Why win now? When you can win a few turns from now. And draw double Huatli emblem cards along the way. That's basic. Oh, man, we need a creature. Oh, we have a creature. Okay. This works. Yeah. You want to see some card draw, boys and girls? How about this? 4 from Huatli. Yes. Oh, man. Champion of Wits is awesome anyway, but Champion of Wits, we need a a Reliquary Tower. We need a Reliquary Tower. We have too many cards. I can't believe I'm saying that, but we actually do. Discard Champion of Wits. Discard Sacred Cat. Yeah, I guess we'll keep drawing. Discard a land. Discard a land. Play a land. Send a message with our Sacred Cat. Tishana for even more card draw? Okay. Opponent kills it. We do have to actually kill our opponent. That is a thing. Man, I think, as sad as it is, we're gonna say no, so we don't just discard all these cards to hand size, which is what would happen. So no to no. Oops. Sorry, Hudson. We're streaming a league. Pass the turn. Another donation from Doc Doctor. Big Scoops cheer here with 10 Huatli emblems. Big scoops here with 10 Huatli emblems. Thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it, Dr. Doc. And yeah, we got some Huatli emblems. Just a couple Huatli emblems, I would say. Discard a bunch of cards to hand size. Well, we're about to go up to 3-1 with this deck. One round to go. But it's actually been working. Not bad for a deck that we just put together and started using. Opponent, countervailing, wind cycled. And I think we can win this turn. Passes. So, play the land. Play Huatli. Get back Sacred Cat. So we should be able to just pump enough that we can win here with Huatli. As long as we don't mill ourselves out accidentally. Man, all these lands. We had a lot of lands at the bottom of our deck. Play the champion. Gain some more life. Now we get to do the other mode of Huatli. We're gonna stop drawing cards because I don't want to get milled out. That would be embarrassing to have double Huatli emblem and die by getting milled out. And yeah, we'll just go on a cat. Give it +8/+8. The other thing Huatli can do. And maybe this is game. Opponent. Are they gonna try to cast out? All right, we will negate. And Huatli coming through on both ends. Double emblem, negative for the win. And we got the GGs, and we're up to 3-1. And Bant Huatli, it's working. It's working. Let's cross our fingers and hope we play against a non-Drakehaven deck in our last round. Oh, this deck is sweet. This deck is sweet. I might have to make a deck tag. Man, after that first round where we got mana screwed, we've just been 2-0-ing people. 2-0 in our way right through it. So, yeah, one more round to go. We have one treasure chest locked in. Hopefully we win another one. Man, that first round where we had the Fumigate to blow up the Merfolk in games 1 and 3, but never got our 5th land. That's how close we were to going 4-0 right now. Just wait until you hit a Dowsing Dagger Panharmonicon deck with the emblem out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds pretty amazing. Yeah, we gotta kill our opponent eventually. You can only toy with your food for so long to draw cards. Induced Amnesia Storm? Saffron Olive at mtggoldfish.com. Cracked Earth, Induced Amnesia, Seismic Assault, Locket of Yesteryears, Claw of Grix. Ooh. That is interesting. I mean, that is interesting. How does it actually work? I feel like I'm missing something important about this deck list. Seismic Assault looks like the win condition. Sacrifice a permanent, gain life. So I guess it's just like playing it and then sacking it to like Claw of Grix, so you're actually wheeling. Huh. That is actually pretty sweet. I do like that, now that I actually see how it's working. Filth E Casual, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ooh, Warp Devotion? I've never played a Warp Devotion deck. Whenever a permanent is returned to a player's hand, that player discards a card. Yeah, we'll try this. That's pretty sweet. Good way to flip Thing in the Ice. Lots of cool decks. New sets are so great for brewing. It's so awesome. Like, I've been excited to brew, but it's really cool to see everyone else excited to brew too. When it's, I mean, people love brewing all the time, but when something big happens, people get even more excited. It's always awesome. Let me see your Torment deck, Bob Johansson. Plains, Legion's Landing. All right, Token Mirror. Well, let's see if our opponent's on the... Oh, this could be vampires. Are we up against vampires? That would be interesting. Let's play Sacred Cat. hopefully, I would be fine with playing aggro deck finally. So we have played blue-white Drakehaven Control twice. We played Merfolk. We played... What was our other one? What was our round? Oh, this is a monument deck. All right. The value battle has begun. Opponent. Passing. So this is like green-white monument. Play Glacial Fortress. Get down a champion. Hopefully find green mana for Huatli. There's Sun Petal Grove. So discard champion. Discard plains. Yeah, I think that's fine. And pass the turn. Get down our Huatli, which hopefully is going to be insanely awesome in this matchup. Oh man, Huatli coming through. Yeah, lots of people playing Vampires and Merfolk. Yeah, they just banned a bunch of cards. 4 cards. Rogue Refiner, Attuned with Ether, Rampaging Ferocidon, and Ramanop Ruins. So a lot of the former best decks in Standard are no more the best decks in Standard. Opponent, passing. Alright, Huatli, it's your time. Sun Petal Grove. And we're gonna get down the Huatmeister. What version of Pirates is best? I am not sure. I think that red-black is an interesting aggro option. I think it's possible that we find out that it's like the best aggro option. Like the new Ramanop Red type deck. Although Mono Red is still there, but I think Black Red Pirates is a really good aggro option. And I also love Blue Black Scarab God kind of controlling mid-rangey pirates. Unesh? Oh, yeah. We've never actually played Unesh combo, but man, I remember, yeah, talking about that deck when Unesh was spoiled. It seems like it could be super sweet, or maybe it was when Arcane Adaption was spoiled. But we haven't played it yet, but maybe we'll actually get to playing it sometime. We remembered to tick up our Huatli, so that was good. Yeah, I think Path to Metal can be pretty supportive of red-white aggro. Opponent's just staring over this Huatli like, I can't win. I can't win. Scoop it up, opponent. There's a Huatli on the table. Too good. Too strong. I mean, if we emblem Huatli, I think we just outvalue their monument or whatever they're doing. I'm picking up blue-white approach. Oh, the kids are already eating for sure. All right, opponent's going to flip. Well, we will kill this, block this. Huatli takes 1. You think you know the deck? Ooh. Angela Sanctions, opponent. Really now? Really? Okay. Huh. Well, let's just Glacial Fortress and Fumigate. Get back Huatli. Take up Huatli for minimal value. Pass the turn. We're getting close to being able to get back our Champion Awaits. If our opponent has a land, they get back the Angel, which is kind of obnoxious. Have you started brewing Induced Amnesia Notion Thief yet? I haven't. Just kind of messing around, but not really, no. A Ketra? And Monument. Okay. Oh. That is a reasonable draw. So let's play Field of Ruin. Get down our Anointed Procession. I mean, unfortunately, our opponent can get back the Angel to get rid of Huatli temporarily, but we're 1 land away from Cartageddon. Oh no! I am so bad at activating Huatli. Huh. Well, our opponent's going to angel it anyway. Actually, I leveled our opponent, because if we ticked up Huatli to ultimate, our opponent would definitely angel it. But since we didn't do that, they might not actually angel it. And then, so see, I'm actually just so far ahead of all of you. That was a genius, a genius line. You just can't see it. Opponent. Getting frisky. It would be sweet to draw land here. That would be spectacular. It did actually keep our Huatli around. So we might have accidentally did something that was good, even though it was pretty clearly... Wow! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Land, please? More Huatlis? Huh. Huh. Maybe you live by the Huatli, you die by the Huatli. That's not good. Attack our opponent's Huatli. Now our opponent gets to ultimate Huatli. And we don't get to ultimate Huatli. Oh boy. That's not good news at all. Opponent blocks. Yeah, we just pass. Ugh. That is not good. Well, apparently other people are on the Huatli trade. I think banning Ferocidon is fine. I think something from Ramanop Red probably should have been banned, and I think that Ferocidon was Wizards' effort to ban the least impactful card. So, I'm fine with it. Yeah, we probably have to, although that's a land out of our deck to keep us from getting to Championowitz. I mean, we're still theoretically in this game, even though it's really sad that our opponent has Huatli Emblem and we don't. If we just draw land and double Championowitz, that's a lot of card advantage. Here comes the Angel. Drawing a card, getting rid of our Anointed Procession. Okay. Yeah, it's not good to be on the receiving end of the Huatli Emblem. And that's where we find ourselves. Opponent's going at Huatli. Yeah, we're going to let it go. Opponent passes. Well, it's a land. Unfortunately, a turn too late, so we only get a single champion, which is a lot less than getting 2 champions, especially in a world where the opponent has Huatli Emblem. Discard Sacred Cat, discard Anointer Priest, pass the turn. I mean, the Wrath is potentially good. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we just outgrind them anyway. Fairgrounds Warden. Yup, draws a card with Huatli. This is going to be interesting. Oh, let me see your from the Vault deck, Bob Johansson. Yeah, opponent draws, kills our champion, which is sad. So many cards being drawn. Vault Torment. Adanto Vanguard. Ugh, that doesn't even die to Fumigate. Opponent draws. Yep. Oh boy. Oh dear. 6 cards in hand. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's block a Ketra. Vault Torment is pretty interesting looking. Torment's probably the best way to take advantage of all the mana from Vault if you can get it flipped around. Spell Swindle, good way to make tokens. Stormfleet Splinter. Yeah, I think it looks really fun. Alright, we get to untap, thankfully. Another champion. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fumigate. Yep, you get to keep your Danto Vanguard. And I guess we just get back Sacred Cat for now. Play the land, pass the turn. This might be a long and grindy affair. Opponent makes a vampire, draws a card. Oh, I wish we had a Huatli emblem to make this fair. I guess I know how our opponents have been feeling all night when we have a Huatli emblem. The emblem is just so absurd in any creature deck. Our opponents gotta have more removal for... Yeah. I mean, they just gotta have it because they've drawn so many cards. Like, how can they not have it? Yep. Angel of Sanctions, again. Draws a card. Maybe there's a way we can just, like, Wrath and Exile enough that... Man, if we could get one Champion of Wits with that Anointed Procession out, but that's not in the cards, apparently. Opponent. Big attack. Okay, kill your Adanto Vanguard or make you pay 4 for that attack. Alright. If you want to pay 4 life for that, that is fine. Opponent hits us. More Adanto Vanguards. Oh, so many cards drawn. Which is the better Huatli deck? I don't think that this match will determine that. Our opponents is at the moment because they're the ones that got the Huatli emblem and we're the ones that don't. But our opponent's also the one that's playing Martyr Dusk, so points off for playing bad cards. I mean, Martyr Dusk isn't bad in an absolute sense, but it's just kind of a random dork. But our opponent's just drawn infinitely more cards than we have, unfortunately. And they're still going to town. More Adanto Vanguards. Sure. Opponent's drawn half their deck here on turn 9. It is the more than half their deck. That is the power of the Huatli emblem. Opponent discarding a bunch of junk. We draw a land. Well, I think we have to Champion of Wits. We need to hit a... Ugh, 2 lands. That was not what I was going to say. That was very much not what I was going to say. And I think that's game. We might live one more turn. I guess we could randomly top deck Settle the Wreckage, but that's what we needed. But we're so far behind this Huatli that nothing really matters here at this point. Best colors for Dino and Standard. I mean, I think it starts with green-red, and then whether you splash into white or not, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but green-red seems like the foundation. Standard Jeskai. Ooh, Azure. Azure is such a fun card. Sphinx's Revelation. Seriously. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, that's what Huatli can do. We just got out Huatli'd, and yeah, that's what happened. Sure. Well, I mean, we wanted to show off the power of Huatli. Unfortunately, in that game, it was our opponent with the Huatli going crazy. Alright, Settle the Wreckage, Wrath, River's Rebuke. What else are we going to do? Is it worth it to go into Merfolk to prep for rotation? Well, rotation's not until next fall, so I don't think rotation's a huge concern, but I think Merfolk is a potentially solid deck. So I think going into Merfolk is fine, but I wouldn't be too worried about rotation at this point. Willy Wonder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So, I mean, we got Raz, we got Settles. I don't know what else. I mean, Angel of Sanctions is fine. Thopter Arrest is pretty reasonable. I don't think we want negates. Forsake the Worldly is probably reasonable too. I'm just not sure how we get all these cards in. Crooks, yeah, maybe. Like, what are we taking out to bring in all these cards, though? That's a big question. We can go down, like, I don't even know. Like, how do we make this fit? That's the problem. We already got to cut 5 just to make these cards work, and that's without Crook. Maybe go down all the card advantage stuff. That's getting us closer to having the right number of cards. I don't know about Huatli getting banned. That seems a long way off. Ugh, look at this curve. It feels like this matchup is about Huatli. Settle the Wreckage seems super good. Let's just try it like that. I think Baffling End gets rid of Adanto's Vanguard, which is good. Yeah, our curve is super bad when we take out all of our 2-drops. We'll see if we'll get punished for it. We get to play first. Alright, well, I guess, hopefully this is fine. We need blue mana. Worst case, we can maybe use Field of Ruin to fix for it. There are against odds Paradox Engine decks, or, well, I know there's Budget Magic Paradox Engine decks. I assume there's probably, I can't remember if there's against odds ones too. But we definitely have played Paradox Engine decks. Well, more Shepherdoons, the world's most painful. This is what I would worry about happening with Ramadan Bruins in Modern. I feel like you'll end up getting stuck with this ultra painful mana base. Yeah, we might be able to go on the mill plan. Opponent doing something. Aviary Mechanic. Yeah, just runs it out. Sure. So this is just like mono white monument that's splashing for Huatli, apparently. Interesting. Well, let's Field of Ruin. We got to get blue so we can play this Championowitz. See if our opponent even has basic forests. Yeah, I guess they do. Pass the turn. So next turn we get to get down Championowitz. Hopefully that gets us to Huatli, maybe. Hey, what's up, Sigger Stardust? Not Monument. It's Monument. Okay. Always fun times. Well, let's Champion. Try to hit our land drops here, hopefully. Please, deck, be good. Well, alright. Discard Sacred Cat. Discard Sacred Cat. Play the island. So we kind of did hit our land drop. It wasn't pretty or easy, but we did technically hit it. If they get a Huatli down, we're going to have a hard time pressuring it. That is one of the scary parts about where we're at right now. Oh boy. It's a combo. Mechanic. Bounces Mechanic. Actually, probably bounces land. I don't know. We won the second cycling match. I've been waiting to get back into MTG after a few years of not playing. Well, you should probably get back into it. It's a fun game. It really is. I pulled off turn 4 combustible, and turn 3 Galta. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, the gremlins are not looking too well in Fumigate. Alright, deck, be good. Well, play Anointer Priest. Play Legion's Landing. Unfortunately, our mana is brutal at the moment. Pass the turn. Oh, anything interesting in Standard right now? Standard is pretty fresh. Definitely gonna have. I haven't had done too much since the bannings yesterday, but this is kind of the first stab that we've had into new Standard. But if you like Merfolk, vampires, any of the tribal stuff, dinosaurs, pirates, those are all options. Token decks, control decks. So basically, there's a lot of different stuff that is potentially good in Standard right now. But it's going to take a couple weeks to really figure out what's what. It's all just like in the infancy, the very early stages. Ooh, a mill deck, eh? Fish mill. Oh, Fleet Swallower. The Fleet Swallower mill deck. Induced Amnesia is an interesting addition. I guess that can mill the opponent. Angel of Sanctions. All right. For what? Takes an Anointer Priest. Yep. And passes. Well, let's go attacking. I think we need to flip this Legion's Landing. So attack, flip. We're kinda maybe getting there. Rivals is out on Magic Online now. Actually, officially started yesterday, I believe. So opponent does a bunch of blocking. And I guess we're just going to Fumigate since we have 2 of them and we can't really do anything else. Pass the turn. Oh man, this Huatli is mocking us in our hand. It's mocking us. Chupacabra is very good. At least we're not getting wrecked by a Huatli emblem yet. Jeez, this deck plays a lot of Angel of Sanctions, doesn't it? Many, many Angel of Sanctions. Hits our Anointer Priest. And a Legion's Landing. Well, let's keep fumigating. Get back at Anointer Priest, pass the turn. Hey, see ya, I'll bite your legs off. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday. Maybe play a deck that is not quite as slow and grindy. Angel coming back. Yep. Gets our Anointer Priest again. Boy, we would love to draw land. That would be super sweet. Ha-ha! Sunpetal Grove. Alright, getting closer. It comes into play tapped. So let's get back Anointer Priest. Get back Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. Want to have some fuel for this Huatli when we get it down. I have not played Infinite Vampires yet. We just barely started being able to play Ixalan, or Rivals of Ixalan, so I haven't been able to yet. Yeah, not a great priest, but we're staying alive. We're not just getting buried. Alright, Mechanic makes a 1-1. Legion's Landing again. Yup. Makes a 1-1. there's the Huatli. Man, not this again. This is the second time this has happened. Well, we'll see what happens. Hey, it's all of our ways to not lose to this. Oh my goodness. This is very, very sad and frustrating. Oh, no. Alright, pass the turn. So now we're back to the same thing. Our opponent gets Huatli emblem. We do not have Huatli emblem. We have a million answers in our sideboard that are now in our hand, but unfortunately, we were just a turn too late. So we're going to we're going to pay the price and lose this match because of it. Anything new in Modern? I think there'll be some fun against the odd stuff. Maybe Merfolk get some new cards, but I don't think Rivals of Ixalan is going to have a huge impact in Modern. Gets back Angel of Sanctions again. Draws more cards. Emblem, not able to be interacted with. Yeah, this has been a frustrating end. We've had a couple of frustrating matches. Opponent gets to flip their land. It seems like we're just always on the... We've always been on the wrong side of this Huatli battle, unfortunately. It's just mostly sad because we have the answers. We just have not been able to have them at the right time. Yeah, it's looking pretty unwinnable now, unfortunately. These Rivals of these Ixalan's Binding, we've seen a lot of our opponent's deck, and we haven't been seeing much removal, but Sammy, for the 12th month in a row, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Ixalan's Binding the Monument. See, I think that this match is super winnable, but we got to have the Ixalan's Binding to kill Huatli. That's where this has went wrong. Another Legion's Landing to draw more cards. Opponent. Yeah, our Huatli is not even very threatening, though, at the moment. It wouldn't have enough loyalty to threaten going ultimate. The way our opponent's been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they just swing out and then we can settle. I don't know if that really gets us back in the game, but maybe. Yup. Alright, well, that's what we were hoping for. We'll see what the end result of this is, other than our opponent being able to play everything, because they have all the lands out of the deck and a Huatli emblem. Oh, boy. And what's your opinion on Journey to Eternity and Abzan Rights? I think Journey to Eternity has some modern potential. In Abzan Rights in specific, I think you want to build around it a little more than just randomly playing it. Like some creatures that self-sacrifice or something. Well, I mean, we're in it. We're not just out of it. We got rid of monuments. We got rid of the board, at least temporarily. Opponent does have roughly an infinite number of lands, which is not ideal. We have another Binding. The only thing that's ruining this for us is a Huatli emblem. It's so good. Well, I think we play Anointed Procession, play get back our Sun Scourge, double it up, gain a bunch of life, discard Champion. See if our opponent has cast outs in their deck. Maybe we can still pull this off. I think Reanimator is a fun kind of second tier strategy in Standard, but it's got some good pieces. Liliana's a good reanimation spell. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much had to settle. Well, they did not have a cast out. Is our opponent just not playing any removal in their deck? Alright, makes a 1-1, draws a card. I guess we just get in with Sacred Cat. We are ahead in time by a lot. If this somehow we win this and it goes to time, I don't know. Our opponent just draws so many cards and has so many lands. I expect that they can just play essentially their entire deck this turn. I mean, not literally, but pretty close. So I'm not feeling super good, even though we're here. There's a land. Well, this should be an interesting turn for our opponent. Vanguard draws a card. Fairgrounds Warden draws a card. Gets rid of a champion. This has been a ridiculous matchup. Kills our Ixalan's Binding to get back a Ketra's Monument. Angel, oh my god, the power of drawing a card every time you do any game action is just, it is so ridiculous. Our opponent just draws into all of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. More Vanguards, yup. It is absurd. Martyr of Dusk makes some more 1/1s. Oh god. Yeah. More Martyr of Dusks. Well, our opponent's playing a lot of cards that I don't consider very good, but when you can just play like 15 of them in one turn, it doesn't matter how bad the cards are. They're still going to be good enough, most likely. Yep, more Martyr Dusks. More card draws. Another Settle or Fumigate? That would be sweet. Well, let's Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of the Angel of Sanctions. Get back Sacred Cat. Gain some life. Cycle Scattered Groves. Well, maybe we could just settle every. Maybe we could just settle every creature in their deck. Fairgrounds Warden draws a card. It actually oddly might be possible that this settle. It might be able to make this work. Opponents only got 14 cards in their deck. Mechanic, gonna bounce, do some stuff. Yep. Yep. More Fairgrounds Wardens. Oh my god, draws a card. This matchup, this game, this everything. Gets our Anointer Priest. Sheffet Dunes. Sack Chef at Dunes. Big attack. Block, block, block. We also still have Fumigate in our deck. Opponent's got a discard. Man, if we pull this off, that would be spectacular. Yeah, Huatli is pretty impressive. Fumigate? Well, play Sun Petal Grove. Play Huatli. Tick up a sad little Huatli. Empha DSF, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Pass the turd, pass the turd, pass the turd. Well, we'll see how our opponent attacks. If they just swing with everything, the settle could get them. Oh my god. Gets back the Angel. Draws a card. Man, they are not even worrying about the milling. Yep. Come on, just swing with everything. More Huatlis. Pumps it. Man. So now we just have to settle this Angel, which isn't good. And now, unless we draw a Fumigate, we're dead. Angel of Sanctions for our opponent. Well, come on, Fumigate. We have a Fumigate left in our deck. It is a card we could draw. It's Anointed Procession. That was a big Angel. Vanguard. Draws a card. Does not draw a card. Well, this is it. We draw. Champion of Wits. Doesn't actually help because we just got to loot away everything. And that's a game, boys and girls. That's a game. Well, we got to see the power of Huatli, unfortunately. So Huatli's insane. Huatli was awesome for us. It was even more awesome for our opponent in that game. Really frustrating to get buried under the Huatli there. So we had the answers. Like, oh, it's really crazy how much drawing Ixalan's Binding one turn too late. Because even when you have a lot of creatures, you gotta wait a turn for Huatli to actually do anything. But yeah. So I don't know. The deck was sweet though. I mean, we ended up 3-2. We lost to Merfolk where we just kind of could not hit our land drops, and then we kind of got out tokened. And maybe the token matchup is not a great one. I feel like if we just kill the Huatli, we win, and that we're favored in the matchup. But once someone ultimates a Huatli, and that's what we were kind of talking about this whole time, is if you ultimate Huatli, you just win. Like it's that simple. Like it's almost impossible to lose. So while Huatli might look like win more, if you look at that game from our opponent, it's definitely not win more. Like you play it, you have like a few 1/1s on the battlefield, you plus it, and then it pretty much literally just says suspend one, you win the game. It's very impossible to not win from that situation. So I think it's less win more than it actually looks like. I feel like it looks win more, but when you have the right deck, like especially our opponent's deck, honestly might be a better example of it than our deck was even, where you just have a minimum amount of small creatures on the battlefield, and then just Huatli Emblem, unbeatable. Good news is we get one treasure chest to open. Would have been nice if we could have ended up with a 4-1 or a something like that. But anyway, let's open our one chest. It's been a long one tonight. Come on. One chest can be enough sometimes. We'll see. What do we get in our one chest? Sulfur Falls, not the best as far as value of the red-blue duels, but Built to Smash, Ixalan's Diviner. Not a great treasure chest, but oh wow. Well, everyone, that was one of the longest leagues I think we've ever played. It's really hard to say about the metagame now. I think Control looks good. The Ixalan tribes, like Merfolk, look like they could be good. Tokens decks, I think, got a shot. Huatli's insane. So I think we got to wait and see how things shake out over the next couple of weeks or so. But it's a very exciting time. I'm excited. We'll definitely be playing more Standard, maybe as soon as Thursday when we have our Thursday stream. So Adriano is the person that does the artwork for the thumbnails. If you send me a ping on Twitter, I can get you his stuff. I don't have his Instagram right in front of me at the moment, but if you ping me on Twitter, I'll try to let you know what it was. Oh boy. Well, everyone, the deck was sweet. Standard is exciting once again. I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So, reminders on the way out the door. If you want to go back and watch any sweet Huatli action, check out the replay YouTube tomorrow. Saffron Olive at mtggoldfish.com. Normal YouTube, we had a sweet Budget Magic Mono Red Hollow one yesterday. Against the Odds Modern Rivals of Ixalan stuff tomorrow. And then you can vote for next week's Standard Rivals of Ixalan in tomorrow's episode. Merch page, token t-shirts, playmats, all that stuff. So big thank you to everyone who hung out. Thank you to everyone who donated and subscribed. You were all amazing. Huatli was amazing. The deck was fun, even though we couldn't beat the other Huatli in the end, but we got to see a great example of the power of Huatli, and that was one of our goals, our main goal heading into it. So thank you so much, everyone. I love y'all. You're amazing. Have a wonderful couple of days. Be back on Thursday with another one. I'll see you then.